The first thing is
10 grams of pure caffeine, cause you can overthink if your heart stops. Brain implosion.
I didn't listen to the song, and I feel like I'm gonna have that stuck in my head now because of you two.
Brain implosion energy,
10,000 grams of pure caffeine, cause you can overthink if your heart stops.
Brain implosion.
Welcome, chat.
Crave zero thoughts, one head empty.
We've reached the point where two of my best friends just make me suffer. So yeah, this is gonna be great. Perfect for
Point of
D&D.
best friends. I always thought the point of best friends was to introduce suffering at a measurable and digestible amount.
No, we do it at 10,000 grams of pure caffeine.
No breaks. Full throttle.
You know you can just buy gallons of caffeine, like the chemical.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
You can just buy caffeine
We
wholesale.
could
That
buy
sounds
10,000
irresponsible.
grams of pure caffeine. You should have never shown me that song, Citrus.
Tweets. The only thing I want to hear is that you torture more people with it. Let the virus spread. I am not here for the benefit of anyone. I just want to spread chaos.
Trust
No
me,
wonder
Citric.
you and Bob get along so well.
Yeah, no, I know that for a fact, Citric. When you gave me regular updates on how many like trendings Mating Press was getting. It covered
Dude, it was
2 days.
important. It was important. It was growing. You see? It
You gotta
kept
press that
juggling.
issue.
It kept juggling. It was a pressing issue. At some point, they just removed the word "press" from the training results, and it was just mating.
Oh
I'm still also getting like echoing memes from it, where again, guys will see this and say Mating Press, and I'm just like, yes, that's an anime girl. Of course they're going to say that.
Oh my God.
That's when you know you've made it with like your OCs, where you get comments like that, and you're like, "Yes, the Coomers have arrived." We're getting-"
Chat,
I'll just say-
me, I have to wrangle these idiots today.
Do we upload these to YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh God, our monetization is fucked.
You think I get enough views to be monetized? You're adorable.
Oh, that's sad. Oh.
Hey, the
Wow.
people that do
sorry.
watch love it, so we are definitely
Okay.
making people's days better.
Okay, all right, that's
I
good.
hope, yeah.
Oh, trust me, people love Calliope.
How can you not?
I mean, she's all right.
She is a treat.
I'm waiting for her patron to go goblin mode. I'm waiting.
I mean, I look at CG, I smile, I look away.
Maybe I just foreshadowed something in today's episode chat. I don't know. We'll find out.
I mean, I was just giving
Listen.
CG shit about that in the other game we're in. I was like, wow, man, thanks for the character focus in the first episode. Get to episode 3. Yeah, thanks for the character focus!
You're welcome.
Your character is being focused. Do not resist.
Your character is being focused by this giant magnifying glass. Why am I burning?
Still, it's better than the focus I get in the other game, where I've just become the meme of suffering builds character, suffering builds character, suffering builds character in a circle.
Do that to yourself.
I can't help it! I did not design this character to be like this, but now he's stuck that way.
Yes, you did. He's your character.
My brother in Christ who literally designed the character.
Well, you see, here's the thing. I designed him to be the little chaos gremlin. Then everyone was like, oh, let's have him be paranoid. I was like, yeah, this sounds fun. Then he became paranoid and the stuff started happening. And now he's been proven right and he's terrified.
I see.
I started out...
shit post into the truth.
Yeah, I started out
Please stop.
scared...
Please stop.
Yeah, I started out scared of owls. Now I'm doing a literal bit of shadow counterterrorism.
You can rock it back, you know. It is possible to go a little too far and say, You know what? That was a little too far. I'm gonna turn it down a notch.
You're at an 11, bring it to like an 8.
Hey,
You're
he
at-
learned from what you told him. He consulted you before he went to 11.
That he
No,
did.
You're at 10,000. You're at 10,000. You need to bring it to a 0 immediately.
What if like a portal opens up from the astral plane and like a mind flare therapist shows up and talks to your character? What?
Oh my
No,
God.
we had school-appointed therapy.
There you go. There you go.
Dude, when a mind flayer is giving you tips, you're really fucked up.
No, you need to understand. One of our characters literally cooked
you
for
considered-
Xanathar.
Have you considered a mind flare tadpole in your head?
It has a really great health plan.
Actually, with all of the small tangent, but with all of the problems Out of the Abyss has as a like an adventure, I do enjoy the fact that they have like an evil Lilith running an asylum as one of the enemies.
It's certainly that is pretty cool. I will counter that the individual running the asylum in Barovia is also pretty fun.
Fair enough.
I didn't even know there was an asylum in Barovia.
It's called the Abbey.
Oh, now I know what it is. Oh, now I hate it.
What?
The Abbey?
The Abbey. It is not for point of reference, I don't think it's actually factually an asylum in the mod, but in my game it was.
Fair enough.
But perhaps we should go around the horn and start shilling and introducing and all that fun stuff.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I throw it over to the dice decree that we start with Ms. Tweedums.
Oh gosh. Hello. One, I'm not drinking my brain implosion energy drink. You can find me over on Twitter, where at Miss Tweedums, where I occasionally post or repost memes, and once in a blue moon post art. My commissions are open. If you are interested in art becoming a reel for a low price of money, I can do that. And yeah, I'm gonna take a sip of this brain implosion energy drink now. I'm gonna pass it over to the one who gave it to me, Citric.
Hi, hello, I'm Citric. You can find me pretty much everywhere at Citric King. Everywhere being Blue Sky, Twitter, Tumblr, places. Things have been rather busy on my end, so there have not been space for commissions. Again, hopefully that get to wrap up stuff soon and opening some slots. But other than that, I am here, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, playing as Humphrey on our Domains of Dread game. Which, pretty fun. It's been pretty fun so far, regardless of the amount of Cerveza Cristal memes that have been happening.
Listen, man, at
They
this
don't-
point, if I can actually get a Cerveza Cristal like sponsorship, I'm taking it.
It's the fucking Domains of Dread. You know what? I'm not surprised that the meanest and shittiest of beers is there. Anyway, that's me throwing it back to Thero. Have fun.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for this. Hi, hello. It's your boy, Theropen Art. Y'all know where I'm at. Twitter, Blue Sky, Lizard Fun Bags if you want to see the naughty bits. For Affinity. YouTube. Pay special attention to YouTube because I got a cool little pilot thing coming out soon. TM. Oversoul Spirit Spark. It's got all my characters in it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be wonderful. It's got Arkulf and Cheru and Brianne Elvira voicing in it. It's great. It's wonderful. And yeah, commissions are open. I'll draw whatever sick, twisted, degenerate stuff you want because I like money. Money can be exchanged for goods and services. So
And for General Grievances.
yes, I need to buy General Grievous figures. Oh, I haven't showed you guys my General Grievous body pillow. I'll take a picture of that during the break. I actually have a General Grievous body pillow, but I will
can't
get
wait.
to that later. I will pass it to Punk your dog.
Shit, I'm eating a candy bar.
Fuck!
Hold on. I got this.
You got this, yeah, I believe. What kind of candy bar?
Snickers.
Ooh, good choice, good choice, good choice.
We still had
Yum.
leftover ones from the last whenever the fuck candy giving holiday was. But when I know where I am and what day it is, my name is Bunkyard Dog. I play a variety of games. I like open world RPGs, fun shit. I mostly stream on Mondays. I may not be streaming this next Monday. I already don't think I streamed. Yeah, I didn't stream yesterday because I was busy working on con stuff. I'll be running around San Japan, one of the bigger anime cons in San Antonio, Texas. That's this weekend. That's me. You all can find me on Twitch, Blue Sky, Instagram, and sometimes TikTok. Ways to go.
That would be me. So, hey everybody, you've already found me here at twitch.tv/BurnoutVaughn. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Blue Sky at Burnout Vaughn, and over on Patreon at Burnout's Bar. This week, it's pretty slow, it's pretty chill. It's tonight with Pact Tactics, and then on Saturday, me and Zako play our new favorite secondary game. Not the one we're streaming. We're doing No Level or Extra, where we play Fate Extra CCC, but what the game I'm enjoying is where we come up with episode titles, and then leave them for Saris to try to figure out what we mean for those. And it's just so fun because that game will give you so many random quotes. You'll just say things like, that's something that humanly happened. Record that. Put it as a title. I got to use a bed as a battlefield. And just let that sit in a Discord for a week. Oh, yes. But yeah. That being said, then, hopefully, the next Monday, we will be starting back over on Zymocyte's channel with Wizard Sips Plays, where we're hopefully going to start Resident Evil 6. I say hopefully, but, honestly, I'm waiting to hurt, because everyone tells me it's not good. And I don't know which story we're starting with. I should actually talk to Zy about that. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for what's going on now. So now I've got to go ahead and play our theme song, made by the lovely X Wiley Willy.
Thank you for this meal.
Yeah, I saw
They,
I saw the song you just
They-
dropped, so I'm already Citra, thank you.
they don't pay me enough for this shit, I swear to fucking God.
They pay you?
Yeah, I was gonna say, who's getting paid here?
You're getting paid?
I literally
I
set
get
my pants on fire today, so I lost 4 hours of actual, pay.
I get paid in hanging out with my friends.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Aww.
I want a refund.
I'm now about to murder my friend.
I needed something funny to say when, I popped this LaCroix, okay? What do you want from me?
Fair enough. I respect it. However,
I'm committed to the bit.
we commit to the bit here, yes. We respect the bit committal. Speaking of bit committal, I've got a running bit for intros. Someone has to
Oh.
tell me what happened last time.
Who hasn't recapped?
I recapped last week.
I think I did the first one.
I know I have inspiration, so I think I did 2. Or session 2.
Either that, or it carried from the past year's game.
I only have
True.
bullet points. I'm out.
Okay, so it sounds like I'm doing this. So all right, let me just take a. This beer's empty.
Well, did Citric do it?
I think I haven't done it. So yeah.
Go pretty
What we did
boy.
last-
Oh, don't worry
I have
about.
a face for radio. I will have you know.
Don't. Oh, and Punk, don't think you're getting away with it. You better
What?
be taking notes for next.
I am!
Or next time.
You better.
I've got my
you better-
pen ready and everything.
Don't trust me. This isn't a statement on you. This is a statement on today's session.
I'm worried.
Oh,
Scared.
fair enough.
Go ahead, Citric.
So when we last left, we had beaten the shark at the at the shark jungle, and then we venture into the mountains. So as we ventured in, we tried to find out what was the deal, since the rumors were saying they found people endlessly falling. After a little bit of exploring, we find out that the problem was not any one thing but the landmark itself, since the mountain was a giant roper, and it decided to get really up and close with all of us, which did not end well for the mountain. We actually defeated a piece of geography, living, sentient geography. But anyway, given that we were pretty much spent after that, we decided to come the night after a little bit of chat. We also discovered that our guide, Murray, is actually a changeling. And
Yeah.
so as we were preparing to end the night, we, as always, had Union set up as our sentry. But on waking up, we realized Union had something taken from them, and completely blanking on any memories of the event. So on that worrying note, we ended on journey or our session last time, and we were in the process of moving towards the Quota settlement to keep investigating what might be the thing that is spooking the Quota into bringing all of these things into life, into existence.
Right, sounds good.
Did I cover everything?
Most everything. Did we heal up Union? Did anything happen with that?
I am not at full HP.
Oh.
I know.
I am.
I can see that Greater Restoration was used on them because they definitely had a talk and a thing was revealed.
Yes. And yes, in healing Union, it was revealed that Union was in fact a construct, something that neither Calliope, Kulari, nor Murray were aware of.
Correct. Go ahead and take your point of inspiration, Citric.
You're the inspiration.
Thank you kindly.
But yeah, Union's back up, but I apparently did not get a full rest. I don't think I have a level of exhaustion though, unless did you give me one, CG?
No, I did
Okay.
not give you a point of exhaustion. You got the benefits of a short rest, which basically just means a long rest for Warlocks, but whatever happened to you last night, you certainly did not have a restful night's sleep.
Fair enough.
So, after this morning of revelations and concerning situation for one of your allies, party is all together. What's the plan?
Well, above game, we didn't have time to actually, like, in character, figure out what we wanted to do. So, but you did tell us the 2 options that we have, so it's just us having to figure out where we want to go, like, in character.
Yeah, what were our 2 options again?
So the 2 options that you had were, you had the wetlands and the Kuotoa settlement.
Specifically Underscale, I thought.
That was the name of it,
Yep.
yes.
And I believe the rumor we're following there is something about the music of thievery, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we have enough of the pieces to go to the Kuotoa settlement.
So
We are still trying to find out whoever is causing this, right? The whole point is that, as Maurice told us, someone got here in a boat, and things started happening. We failed to get any decent lead the first go around we had near the Kuotoa, but trying again might not hurt. We're just treating the symptom rather than the sickness at the end.
Nods.
Yeah, like, let me see here. Actually, no, Union's probably still shaken to actually say anything. They're just probably going to go with whatever anyone decides.
Yeah. Go ahead.
We decided the Underscale last time.
I think we decided maybe. I'm sorry, my memory is dog shit lately. Zara would say there's still a lot of mystery, and I just don't want to walk into the Kuotoa settlement without knowing exactly who or what we're dealing with. So I vote more investigation. I vote the swamps.
All I'm saying is that the more we wait, we're just giving this thing time to create more problems.
We did say Underscale? Oh shit.
Yeah, we did say
Yep.
Underscale.
Yeah, it was above.
You know
It
what?
was above game.
Yeah,
retcon
No.
what Zara just said. You know
No.
what? She could justify it the other way. Yeah. I'm
No,
a
no, no,
fucking dummy.
it's fine if you dissent, just so long as it's not the majority opinion.
Yeah.
You know what? That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone agree with Midas.
I want fish stew!
I mean,
Who's just holding out his dagger?
I mean, maybe we could just check in on them, not necessarily go like deep in, you know. There's a lot going on though. And she's gonna look to like where the last night that like source of magic that happened that she was just like oddly calm about, you know. And she's just like, well, I guess whatever you guys want to do is fine. I just, maybe we should check around here just in case whatever happened is still around.
Very well.
We could take a moment to just kind of check the area. We found the weirdness, but we didn't exactly find anything else.
Would we
That
also
speaks
notice? Would we also notice that the storm passed now, or
The storm had passed in the night. You can see that appears to be like puddles kind of lining the ground outside in various spots. It's definitely exceedingly humid, though.
Zara's hair is at maximum frizz.
we could.
She's
explore a
puffball.
little-
My, this is just shiny.
Just shiny. Calix's hair is a little poof, but not so much poof. You know, magical girl hair is different. But she would just be like, we could explore a little bit more before we go anywhere else, because I don't think we really looked anywhere since last time, stuff happened. uh,
True, there was something in the distance. I believe you mentioned it was not around anymore, but we can at least check to see if anything happened there. Then, our way to the settlement, right?
Union
Sounds
nods.
like a plan to me.
Very well. I hope we don't encounter any more beholders.
So, you all depart. You are still in the midst of the Mountains, but as you begin to make your way north, heading to the far end of the island, you decide to take instead of heading back into the valley and through the shark jungle, you made sure to skirt around the mountaintops, see if you can find anything else kind of out of the place. And go ahead and roll perception checks, as you are traveling against a particularly steep incline, making your way to the north.
Perception?
Perception.
Oh snap! I need to switch off a 2GM.
It's
Hiya!
Oh, I should have been Calliope. It's fine. It's
10.
fine.
Same.
22.
22.
10.
I got a 16.
I got 10, but none of you can see it.
Calliope sees all.
Calliope, what do your anime eyes see?
They sparkle.
Everything.
Oh.
Just, 10,000 grams of pure caffeine does that to you.
So
Sorry, it's stuck in my head!
here, let me go ahead and see if I can't replace that with a different thing in your mind.
Uh-oh.
As you begin to travel around the mountain, you begin to notice that there's a lot of foliage kind of sticking out of the side of it. Branches growing through the rock and having limbs on the outside of it. And for most of you, you don't pay this much mind. Zara, you notice that a couple of the branches have been nibbled on. Not a lot, but just a little bit. Calliope, however, as you're passing on one of the mountainsides, you manage to spot what appears to be that strange white object in the distance you saw last time. It's on the opposite side of the valley.
Calliope will point towards the white creature and be like, there's that creature again. The one that we saw yesterday?
Was something in the distance, yes. Something prowling.
Perhaps
do not
we're being
believe-
stalked.
Does not have anything to do with the rumors we heard, anyway. That thing might actually be from here. Not just some weird conjuration from the fish people.
Agreed. But it's always good to make a note that it's still here. And hopefully we don't have to run into it.
Agreed. As long as it remains far away from us, I am perfectly fine with it doing whatever it pleases.
Well, if it gets close, then Zara flexes her claws.
Now, on the other hand, and Midas pinches the bridge of his nose a little bit and looks at Murray. Could this be your culprit?
Don't know. What it kind of looks on over to Calliope. Did you get a good look at the definition of it? Better idea what it might be.
Did I get a good look at it?
It was on the other side of the valley.
Calliope just shakes her head and is like, it's at the other side of the valley now, so no. Just that it's white.
I don't like it, but it wouldn't be uncommon for it to just be some random weirdness. Until we have a better idea, we could just keep our eyes peeled in case it makes its way to us.
Murray,
Hmm?
how, and forgive my ignorance on this, how common is your kind?
Okay. I don't really know, but I have to assume rare. I never had any brothers or sisters. I don't know where my parents came from. I don't know which one of them contributed to me.
Have you ever met another changeling?
Was one. It was in the service of the guild, or the Checkered Hall, I should say. In service of the Checkered Hall, it was strange as it was, completely unabashed and open changeling.
And this figure that's following us has white skin.
Think it could be a person?
Zara shrugs.
It's another one of my kinds. I don't want to. Shapeshifter of some sort would be able to convince people. Convince these Putoa of the many things that they see.
That is true. That is true.
Oh, I don't want it to be one of my kind. I don't want it. You can see he's just kind of like, oh, that would be such a headache.
That would complicate things, but you are a shining example of changeling kind. So take that for what it's worth.
You know, I know that I told you a little bit of my life story. I didn't tell you all of my life story, so I'm gonna take that as it's intended. Thank you.
Oh, trust me, we all have skeletons in our closet. Zara has this very pained smile of just like, yep.
That'll actually get Union to turn her head. What?
Union, you know I used to be part of a cult, right?
Wait, what?
No,
Calliope
they
looks
thought
like-
they
some,
thought you
like-
meant literal skeletons, didn't you, Union?
Yes.
So did
There
I.
you go.
Back when we were at the Centaur Village, I told... we can get into it later.
Yeah, that's why I rob some of the priests sometimes. They're weird.
Wait,
Let's just say, in my early years as a teenager and young adult, I fit the bill for what a lot of people would consider demons and devils to act like. So... But that's in the past. I'm trying to be a better example.
seems you and I are on the same path then. At least, sounds like it anyways. Best of luck on your journey, I suppose. Just at this juncture, you've been traveling for another minute or so.
Hmm.
And you don't need to roll a perception for this one.
Oh.
You will come across a section of the mountain as you're kind of going down into the valley where rock gives way to mud. But not in a way that you would expect. Imagine a giant side of a mountain just replaced with mud instead of rock. The whole way down, the whole way up, like a streak across the center of it.
And it's just mud?
It's just mud.
Is the mountain, like, held together?
Somehow. Seems like it. Despite being mud, it's retained the shape of like the rest of the rock around it. Like, imagine, if you will, walking along a mountain trail, and then for about 10 feet, the entirety of the mountain is where there's rock, there's just mud now.
I'm like imagining like a cross section, like essentially, like a vertical line of mud, essentially, is what I'm imagining.
Basically.
Well, this muddies up things.
Zara, please, not you too.
This looks like Landslide Central.
Well, landslides aren't this uniform? Like, Zara looks at it.
No, but... Ooh. Remind me not to thunderstep near here.
Do you want us to dry it?
It's just like 10 feet, right? And like we can walk through it.
Yeah.
It's just mud, right?
You could walk through it. It is just mud, and it is only.
Okay, when you say it like that, it's just mud.
just
Yeah,
mud.
sure.
Yeah, it's just normal mud. It's just mud.
Some mud.
Chat, I'm making my party scared of mud.
Yeah, God. You know,
Or for
fuck
terrain.
it. Zara will just like, if I fall, just, try to fly and catch me. And Zara will just walk through the mud. Fuck it.
As you start walking while Midas is just standing in the back with his finger up, it's like, I can fly. You walk.
Lucy's gonna hold on to Midas.
I'm actually waiting to see what happens with Sarah first.
Zara will also like grab her dress and just like hold it up to where
Yeah.
it's like knee level so it doesn't get absolutely just dumpstered with mud.
Question for you, Zara.
Yeah?
What shoes are you wearing right now?
Oh god, they're like sandals. Oh god, they're gonna get stuck.
Lolloped into the ground.
Zara, I'd like you to make an investigation check with advantage.
Oh. Roll for toe feel.
Alright. Where the fuck? There it is. A 19. I don't know why it's rolling with disadvantage. But yeah, 19. Between.
So,
Yeah.
as
yeah.
you begin to travel through the mud, but that's a really good roll. So you're gonna get
Yeah,
the-
for
both
me,
of
yeah,
these.
that's great for Zara.
Mhm. So Zara,
Yeah.
as you travel through the mud, you begin to kind of like keep an eye out. You're expecting something to happen, but nothing like reacts. Nothing moves. The whole side of the mountain doesn't just fall. Just seems like normal mud, just kind of locked in place. And as you kind of get to the center, you kind of take a better look around the side of the mountain, and you see that there's a source, kind of like where it tapers off and becomes rock again. And at that source is a circular object. Well, not object per se, but like indentation in the mountainside is a circle, and underneath it is where the mud all flows from.
Okay.
You also notice, as you're trudging through the mud, some of it, you kind of take your steps, and you take one step a little too deep, and the mud connects with your feet, and you expect to feel a sensation of the mud kind of catching onto your feet, but there is none. Nope. Yeah, you know what? That works. Something's off here.
What feels off?
Well, there's just the feeling of the mud is not mud. This circle, whatever it is, it's not natural. I mean, a lot of stuff around here isn't natural, but this also isn't natural.
Okay. Fuck it. Tara, or not Tara, different game. Zara will lean down and just, I guess, grab a globule of mud and like inspect it in her hands, I guess.
I'll let the investigation carry over.
Yeah.
As you pick up the mud, you hold it in your hands. Your hand goes numb. You can't feel it anymore. And as you look at the mud that you are holding up, you would expect a muddy brown liquid to kind of come out from it when you like move and like crush it a little bit. Instead, this impossibly murky gray liquid seems to seep out of it.
What the fuck?
Everything all right?
I try to, I guess, like drop it and like get it off my hands. Does it do anything to like my hands?
Your hand seems fine. Once the mud has left, feeling returns to your hand.
So, interesting note. The mud makes you numb. It's got a numbing element to it. Ugh!
Are
Numb.
you okay?
It takes me just like a few seconds to walk to the other side, yeah?
Yeah.
I get to the other side. Is there any lasting numbness or effects or anything?
Not that you can tell, no.
Zara just kind of looks and kind of just pats herself down and just checks everything. I'm okay, I guess. It's a weird numbing mud.
Huh. Interesting.
You just looks to my. I just then points to like Lucy
Wait.
on their. Oh, go ahead.
Union, I have an idea. Try mold earth on it.
Union just points their hammer towards it. Do. It's got 30-foot range, so it'll hit it. Mold earth. They are just going to try to solidify it into just normal dirt.
If this works, we'll have knowledge. If it doesn't work, that's also knowledge.
I can give us more knowledge.
So it's about, what, a 5-foot cube?
Yeah.
So about half the way. Do you choose any spot in particular or just along the path?
They just make a 5-foot cube area because if we can walk through it, that's fine because 5 feet is basically like a sidewalk tile.
Okay, so along the path is what I'm getting here. Okay. You begin to turn the earth back into stone, and it does. But as you do, almost like juicing an orange, this strange gray liquid begins to be squeezed out of the mud as it reforms into stone, and there is now a puddle of it on top of this stone area.
What the fuck?
Lucy grimaces and
You know what? I like it. But you'll have to touch it.
okay. So he was lifted by mice, right? So as soon as I get down the other side, I like poke.
Poke?
Like, you know, like when someone really doesn't want to get in the pool, then like barely taps it with a bean.
Poke. Roll me an Arcana check with advantage, things to identify.
Oh, nat 20.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Nice. Let's go.
He barely taps it, and then his pupils get really big.
Lucy.
I'd like to imagine this happens.
Aw.
Little dude is lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No, this picture.
Lucy. With that nat 20. And that's the only reason I'm giving this to you. There's no reason you should get this, but fucking nat 20. This liquid is water. It's just water. It should be anyways. So what is this grayness to it? Water naturally takes on the coloration of where it's from. You remember something you heard a long time ago. There's a river of pure gray water in one of the outer planes. And as you think about this, something is nagging at your mind. So that you should know what this river's name is. And that after a second, you remember that this river is the river Styx.
What?
Oh, no.
Oh. Ah. You see. Lucy will tell the party.
I need Arcana checks from everyone now.
Will do.
River Styx.
Just straight. So 9 for Union.
Habushki!
Flat 20 for Midas.
Midas.
Yes.
What you know of the river Styx is that those that fall into it lose their senses of self. It is almost like the river itself consumes identity. With that knowledge, the numbing kind of comes into effect.
Oh shit.
Well, it doesn't affect you.
Yeah.
No, I know.
It makes sense.
I connect the dots, yeah.
Yeah.
Can Lucy fill his water skin with this liquid?
Why? Why do you want River Styx water?
Why not?
Let's see what happens if I throw it at someone I don't like.
Naturally.
I just loved how far away
Yeah.
Tweet sounded, just like a little angel on the shoulder. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, but Midas looks at Lucy as he says, like River Styx. I've heard of this river. They say people who come in contact with the water lose their sense of self. The numbness would make some sort of sense with that. Luckily, it's just localized. It's not engulfing you. That would be bad.
You better be careful with that, Lucy.
The question now is, why here? It's too specific to be a Kuotoa thing.
Deadly Water Ganassi?
Union, you said you remembered nothing from last night, right?
Correct.
Just something to keep in mind then.
Union's going to actually tighten their grip on their hammer, and they're going to walk completely around all of the mud.
Well, you get about 5 feet before you have to jump. So, but
They'll try it.
I believe you could. What?
I said they will try it. They don't want to. After everything that's happened, the idea of the erasing a sense of self, yeah, they'll jump.
All right.
The pathway you make makes it all the way across the mob, right?
It makes
But it
about
does-
halfway.
Ah, okay. Why does Will roll his eyes and just float over? Like, that's one of my 4 uses, but fuck it, wasting it on this.
I mean, you know that this is not shit to be fucked with, so I do not blame you.
Yeah.
Calliope looks on nervously after hearing Midas explain it. Like, oh, okay. And she will try her best to avoid as much as she can.
It's not that hard. Realistically, it's not. Doesn't seem so much like it's an obstacle, or it just kind of happens to be in your way.
Get chances
But-
though.
Fair enough. As you all make your way past this strange bit of mud tainted by the river Styx, make your way down the mountain. You travel a little further. About another 20 minutes go by until you begin to hear movement coming from around the bends.
Shield up.
As you
Ow.
begin to... Sorry.
Go ahead, sorry.
As you begin to prep yourself for an oncoming enemy, an oncoming threat, a being of white emerges from behind the turn around the mountain, and you see a goat's head.
Whoa.
Eh.
Does this look familiar to Calliope? Besides it being a goat head, like, or is this just, just a goat?
It's a goat. Just a goat.
Just
Shade
a
of white
white.
looks awesome.
Just a
Shades of
really
white
big
look
white
familiar.
goat?
Big
Yeah.
white goat.
It would happen to be a white goat.
Can I insight the goat?
Go ahead and insight the goat.
I wanna specifically. Is this a wild-shaped creature trying to pass off as a goat, or some sort of polymorphed creature? That
Comprehend languages, tell me anything?
yeah.
You would
so-
need speak with animals.
Fuck! Nat 1-5.
Nat one.
I was wondering if it was a person and they were speaking of something else, maybe.
Zara completely nonplussed, just like, oh, that's just a goat. She just she just points at it. Oh, that's just a goat. Yeah.
It's just a normal goat.
Yeah.
It's not an innocent goat.
Oh, I was worried for a second there. It's just a goat.
I just have one clarifying question. At what level is the goat's head looking at us? Because we are we're very
Yeah, you
differently-
said big.
I was about to
How
say,
big?
Yeah, we are a very differently
It's looking
sized
Zara-
group. Is it making eye
It's
contact
looking
with
Zara
Zara?
in the eye.
Oh!
What?
It's looking Zara in the eye.
On all fours.
Oh, it hasn't come around the mountain yet. You just see.
Oh,
the
it's
goat's
just
head.
poking its head out?
Yep.
Oh, fuck. Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
I'm also inciting the goat.
For everybody
If it- if-
excited to go.
I'm gonna 1 second. I'm gonna post
17.
17. The goats. There's a goat. Doesn't seem to have any malice in it. It just seems to like it's just kind of wandering around. You know, doughy-eyed, looking off in a direction. Seems to be chewing on a little like leaf. In
Looking
its
around
mouth.
with its giant ass square pupils.
Yeah, goats, if you look them in the eye, are horrifying.
Well, they have the long pupils to help them spot for predators.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They have a huge cone of vision.
they're just innocent goats.
You see Midas will stretch his arm, point like 30 feet down, like down the mountain, and I want to cast a minor illusion to make a giant carrot.
Okay.
Oh, amazing.
Oh, all right. The goat. The goat takes note of the carrot on the downside of the mountain, and it travels. It begins to make its way towards the carrot, and at this point, it moves past, so you can see it in full view. And as it begins to move, it's a little strange. You're hearing a lot, and I mean like a lot of clopping of hooves. That's really weird. Not nearly as weird as what walks out as the goat's head is on top of a body of a chiseled abdomen,
What?
all abs,
Uh,
and instead of hands, it has two long limbs with hooves at the ends. But most interesting is the bottom half, where you would expect, like maybe at most centaur bottom. Nope, arachnid bottom with 4 sets of hooven legs.
oh.
Uh,
No, Cedric!
I thought it was gonna be something else. I was wrong.
Is it just kind of like, meh, and it kind of walks over and completely vertically goes down the mountain towards the carrot.
As the goat is walking, Midas lose the group. I think we should leave.
Yeah, she's like, oh, at first she's like, oh, that's a cute goat. And seeing that, she's like, oh, abs? And then like, oh, wait. And she has a look of like, yeah, let's go.
You know what? I'm gonna have this be the first canonical F-bomb for Zara. Zara just says, "We should fucking leave."
Let's go.
As you all, Murray looks at you and is like, yeah.
We should fucking leave.
As you all abscond, and you leave the white thing that was following you behind, the goat drider, to the mountains.
Grider.
Grinder, yes.
Quiet you.
It's kind of a different thing.
Goater.
So,
Hello, welcome to the Isle of the Cool Toa. You want to check out the River of Styx Mountain? We should fucking leave.
Above game, I wish I had a character just go, you have to live knowing that thing's on this island, to Murray.
We should remove this island from the map. Yes.
Yeah.
it kinda
Yes.
is. It's already gone from the map.
Yeah,
No,
they.
it still exists. It's too much.
We can't...
But,
Yeah, go ahead.
at this point, you all make your way down the mountain, and you find yourself, if you look on the map, about here. Now, you can make your way through the shark jungle. You do know that you did a pretty decent sweep of there, and that your goal is Underscale, at the top of here.
Yeah, I vote through the jungle and then just go along the coast.
I'm fine with that.
Everybody cool with that?
We have not explored the coast yet, so that sounds good to me.
We also haven't explored the wetlands too.
We can hit that on the way back. It's probably best that we get to Underscale before the sun goes down.
Indeed.
Wetlands isn't too far from Underscale, so we can make sure that we double back there and then get to my bungalow by the end of the day.
Okay.
Completing all that travel. Once we make it back to your place, we are missing the southeast corner of the island. That in the western coast. But ideally, we will find our target before that.
No, right? Western coast, I haven't done a lot of adventuring to. There's a lot of rivers, so there's a fair bit of fishing that they do on occasion, but for the most part, it's a bit farther from their usual settlements, so they tend to stick to the most northern river. Makes sense
Noted.
makes sense that the places they visit most would be the most suspicious, but you're not wrong that our bad actor could be hanging out there.
I'm curious, because to be creating all of this mischief, they should be near the Kuotoa to affect them. So, do you have any idea of them, like, getting agitated out of nowhere? Like, when did this all start happening?
A couple weeks ago. Was a few rumors here and there. Slow build from what I understood, but if I can keep out of sight, keep an eye on these guys, it's not too far to say that someone else could keep out of sight and only reveal themselves to, say, one or two at a time. Start the rumor mill going.
You say keep out of sight, but, and pardon me if this is somewhat intrusive, but with your skills, shouldn't you be able to just walk around them unnoticed?
Or be their god?
That is the opposite of what we're trying to do, points to Lucy.
You're right. They don't have to dream, though. You're their dream. You're right.
Dreams can still have a huge impact on them, though.
True. I shudder to think what would happen if one of those ever had a lucid dream.
Calliope shakes too, like shiver goes down her spine, like, yeah, no.
So
Can be worse than
know we
Beholder
aren't
dreaming.
a rough bunch, necessarily. But how do we limit them without just culling some? Lucy winces when he says culling.
Questionably raises his hammer.
You are really set on getting some fish too.
No. It's more trying not to be seen really limits us.
True.
I mean, I do have a spell that could turn some of us invisible.
And I have my ring, so the rest of us at the very least can eavesdrop. And be at the ready if any of us need backup.
Yeah, I can't do anything. I can just get one of you and me away, 60 feet.
I can. There's me, and I could do maybe, I think 3 other people, if I remember it right.
We should probably. I think stealth is a good idea, and he kind of just pulls out his map and gestures to it. Underscale was the main settlement, but that's not where most of them now. Most of them have holed up in the beach of worship now. Kind of points to the southeast. That's where we were scouting them earlier. Most of them have been scared out of the settlement, which is one of the reasons it's one of the more hotbeds for suspicion. We probably won't be running into one of these guys every 2 steps, you know what I mean? That said, there's bound to be stragglers. So maybe it's something that we can react to, as opposed to just leading with, you know? Of course, there's nothing saying that we can't just lead with it. Just saying that it's not a city so much as it is a set of empty houses at the moment.
Understood.
Our concern still is with when they gather, isn't it? The problem here is that when they gather and they start sharing these stories is when things become a problem.
Left to their own device.
Who's their leader?
We don't know.
We need to find out how they.
They elect a leader about once a month.
You think we can get them to say there's a new rule?
No,
They're all solitary.
no. Their leaders are generally served as offerings to whatever god they've cooked up that week.
Ah.
Tough job.
So we make
Well,
the
I don't
gods
wanna-
say you have to be alone. Never talk to each other. Often wonder. That would be awful.
Not exactly.
Is it
but-
better to get them apart from each other or keep them together? If when they tell stories is the problem,
Keeping them together?
changing their culture so they can't group up together, I don't know.
From what I can tell, they're about as deigned to gather as any other species. So, you got some loners, but they generally like to form communities. Schools, as it were. We're probably going to get some telling of tales no matter what we do. The real thing is that it's kind of like let me put it like this. Imagine that each of these ideas of these fish people is like a spark, a fire. You let it go for too long, it grows out of control, and it turns into a real problem. That spark's got to come from somewhere, right? Now, it's got to find fertile ground. And all of these ideas they have just haphazardly together, right? Many different sparks trying for the same amount of wood. When they're all together, they have so many crazy stories that they can't really focus in on one. That's why if they're left alone with no stimuli, usually they just kind of fizzle out. I'm around to make sure that if anything else happens, if anything else happens, then it can, I can deal with it. When something is causing a direct influence and all those sparks kind of congregate on this one idea, this bad actor, that's when the terrible things start happening.
My question in the end was, I assume the culprit would like to be wherever the Quotoa gather, to plant the seeds of all of this. So maybe that's why Underscale is our best target.
I think that's a good idea. If whoever this bad actor would strike anywhere, it's going to be Underscale first, and then lead out afterwards. Chances of him or her leaving footprints, probably the strongest in Underscale. You all have been kind of talking and walking as you've been going on.
Mm-hmm.
You've been traveling along the coast pretty much around this time, and you get to about here while this conversation is happening, just for point of perspective. Not too long from the settlement now.
Do we want to try that method of scouting we did before with Kularli?
Sounds good to me. Worked fine enough last time.
How are you feeling, Kulari?
Kulari is currently on Midas's hand, looking and inspecting the ring. This is not what I expected my form of workout would be at my age.
If you want to rest, we have other ways.
No, I'm good. If you asked me to do it like a couple days ago, then I would have to vehemently refuse, but I think I'm good for one go.
Very well, very
Your-
well.
Your assistance on this has been invaluable.
Yep.
You certainly will be getting high praise from us to the guild.
Thank you, dearie. I always appreciate my higher-ups knowing the good work I put in.
Midas nods. And rest assured, the intention is this to be the last time we ask you to carry your weight around.
As you wish.
So, 3 with Kali, the rest with me. How do we split?
The two obvious people with no stealth just stare at you, I assume?
Looks like Team Squishy's back at it again.
Alright.
And Team Pocket Grenade on the other side.
So,
Is Lucy Pocket Grenade
You're in
or Team
Squishy.
Squishy?
You're in Squishy.
You're,
about to say-
you're part of Squishy.
I am.
That's like Union would tap on their.
grenade.
I'm pretty stealthy, but I am squishy.
I was about to say Union would tap
Yep.
on their chest and you would hear the clang, showing they're very not Team Squishy.
Also not Team Stealthy. But, just for clarification, so,
Mhm.
it sounds like Midas, Union, Zara? Yes?
Yeah.
For the ring?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then Calliope, Lucy, and Murray are going to be Team Stealth.
Yes.
Okay.
And I will cast invisibility.
Alright. As you all begin to stealth your way into the settlement. 3 of you hide within the ring, getting a much needed rest, especially for you, Union. Even though you don't sleep, you could really use a couple.
Yeah,
of
I'm
extra.
definitely spending 2. I'm definitely spending 2 hit dice right now, and I've already
Yeah.
spent 2 the last time.
However,
Also,
as we
also remember,
are, go ahead.
just know that 10 minutes in the ring, it does count as a full short rest if you want to use that. Yeah, for the hit points.
That's what I was doing. I have overhealed now. I didn't expect to roll so well in the first one. I needed 10.
All right. So, as you all enter into Underscale, I need to change the music
Oh boy.
Whoa.
and change the background.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, I like that setting.
Where are you? Ah, here you are.
It's very, you know,
There he is, the
homely,
bean.
warm and not suspicious whatsoever.
Honestly, I was playing.
Ignore that it's.
Go ahead.
Ignore that it is at night, by the way.
Yeah. So.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay. I'm imagining the Kuatoa come out of an alleyway with like pompadours and switchblades.
Snapping.
Yep.
Yeah.
Snapping with one finger.
With one fin.
The fin. Look, they do it in SpongeBob, all right?
Oh, now I'm imagining them doing all of that with the SpongeBob like squeak shoes.
The houses are very much like ramshackle thatched huts. There's a lot of them, and they're kind of on the small side. You see a couple of them built up rather large, like, as seen in this photo, but they seem to be few and far between, definitely standing out compared to everything else. Most notably, there is a mugginess in the air, a funk, if you will, the smell of fish and people, which is appropriate considering they are both of those things. Imagine like a fish market that's just maybe a day old fish. That's kind of the smell that you've got right now.
I was imagining a tuna with body odor.
Oh gosh.
So, I would like you all to roll survival checks. I'm going to roll for Kulari for Team Ring. So, for Team Stealth. Okay.
Oof.
Well,
Midas will use his coin to give himself advantage. So survival, you said, right?
Yes, survival.
For
Hiya! See, that's what I like to see. Not 20.
20.
and
It worked!
it was what for the people in the ring? Is it a survival for everyone? Sorry.
It's a survival for everyone, but Kulari is going to help because she's the one carrying.
Oh, so does that mean I have
Yeah,
advantage?
the one thing is that
No. I mean, she's going to make her own roll.
Okay.
Yeah. And the limitation for the people inside of the ring is that we can only hear what's happening outside. We cannot see.
Gotcha.
So this is appropriate because hearing is what you were looking for. After all, you're here pursuing music of some sort.
Music of theory.
So Midas, you're the one
Yes.
who picks up on it on the first, almost like a jingling. It's the only thing you can really hear, but it seems to be coming from as you're kind of traveling down this like outer dock-ish area. I hesitate to call it a dock. It's more just like grass over hanging over the side of the river and the ocean. But you do begin to pick up on a sound like some kind of jingling. It seems to be coming a bit further in, round probably to your northwest.
I am hearing something. Do any of you have a way to communicate outside?
Yes, do you?
Message spell or anything like that. I have nothing. I cannot communicate outside.
I have nothing. Cool.
You know for a fact Union does only stuff around with Earth.
It's a nice jingling that you hear, Midas.
How do we do this? I cannot just get us out, not in the middle of here. Damn it.
You said you can't really see outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, while you're pondering this, Calliope, Lucy, as you've been traveling, seen maybe 2 Kuotoa in total. And they've always been off in the distance, and you were able to, kind of duck around away from them pretty easily.
Hug the shadows.
Where you are currently... Sorry?
Oh, I was going like that. Yeah, hug the shadows.
Yeah. Where you are currently is, as previously mentioned, you're kind of in this dock area. You're currently weaving between back alleys of these buildings, which is quite difficult as clearly there's no structure to these houses. sometimes they just kind of like taper into an alleyway that just closes off as two buildings just kind of like were built into each other. So dipping into alleys and kind of like going through back roads as you're used to, Lucy, not as easy here, but it's kind of like dipping in and out of the shadows as you hop along the way.
And again, in whisper. I can't whisper that low, but Callie would whisper like, "Is it concerning that we've only seen two?"
I don't know. What time is it?
Maybe they're all sleeping.
Maybe it's dinner.
Calliope looks at her wrist for her sand hourglass thing. Does not have one and just shrugs.
What is this? Is there no, there's no sun. Of course there's not.
It's very overcast. If you'd like to guess, kind of give an estimate, just roll me a flat d20.
Okay.
20.
It is 3:42 exactly in the afternoon right now, Lucy.
My tummy says it's mid-afternoon.
Oh.
So it's not even really an eating time. Where are they?
Remember, there's not a lot here. Alright, pipes up. Got a
That's
few
right,
scratch.
they moved.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we should count ourselves lucky.
Makes navigating a lot easier, I'll tell you that much. I was usually too concerned about sparking something to go this
I
deep
mean, if
into
they
the
see
metal.
you just gotta hit their head hard enough. Don't forget.
Oh my god.
You saying that's gonna make
Yeah,
a story I
you're-
tell in the halftime very funny.
Yeah,
Welcome.
hit them in the head. If you could see his face, he'd be doing the, like, look to the left sweat.
You can't tell me you've never glassed anyone.
Kidding? Of course I did.
See? Fish
proud
head, partner
so
head,
proud about
don't matter.
Oh, the stories I could tell you. Still. You know what? I feel like talking while we're stealthing around is probably a bad idea, though.
Yeah, but another time.
Another time.
Over fish.
Not fish people, though, right?
Lucy just shrugs.
In a fight, right?
Go ahead and just my outside crew. Roll me another survival to see if you can pick up what Midas has already found.
Alrighty.
Habushki.
Survival.
A
Damn it.
7!
Give me
God!
back my Persephone.
Give me back my
Hurry.
survival! Jesus! Midas, you took it all for yourself.
Three.
You're in the ring,
11.
Sarah.
Just the outside people. So a 7 and 11. Jeez. Oh, good. Guys.
Go, Murray. What's your role?
You're not sure. He's
We are
he's,
Hooray.
he's a
We are
ranger.
charisma casters. We are not wisdom casters.
I can kind of, just not that one. Look, I have perception and I have insight, okay?
That's a 12 total for Murray. So unfortunately, you all continue out without a care. Meanwhile, back in the ring, you can feel the music getting. You can hear the music getting further away.
God damn it. What do we do? I can eject any one of you too, but I doubt that's a good idea. Neither of you have any way to disguise yourselves, right?
If Union could squint at you, they just gesture to all of them.
Listen, I have to double check, okay? I am How do we make this work? Sarah, any ideas? I am at wit's end with this one.
I'm at a loss too.
You will hold up a finger real quick.
Mhm.
They will raise up their hammer and swing it at the closest wall to see what happens.
What?
They are trying to make a signal to the. They're trying to make a signal. The ring shakes. The ring shakes.
I'll be completely honest, I have never seen what happens on the other side. Be my guest.
Do.
I'm gonna have to read this.
This is
Oh,
what
that did
happens
damage
It's a-
instead.
It says nothing about like hitting the walls.
Because no
or
one would
making-
normally do this, but we're using this in such a way. We're at Fuck It We Ball.
This is what happens when you guys enjoy a nice short rest and Team Squishy's out there risking our neck.
If
Give me
you
a
need
higher
a-
low.
Yeah, because bottle respite is the base one. Like sanctuary vessel is the improved version. I get a level 10.
Okay, so
Like,
who
it
do you want?
works.
Who do you want to do the roll, CG?
You're the one who's championing this. So higher or
Whackening.
low?
Fuck it. Hi.
16. Hold up, dearies. I feel like the ring was vibrating for a second there.
Another 2 taps, or at least swings.
Midas points in the direction that he's hearing the music. Union, hit that wall.
Union just runs over. Baseball swings twice.
Your little sanctuary is like an apartment that's being hit by an earthquake right now. All of your stuff is coming off the shelves. There's banging going on, but Kulari just kind of picks up. Oh, again. I wonder what they're trying to say. And then you bang a couple more times. Oh, she kind of drifts in a direction. And now that you have a direction, one more survival from the outside crew to see if you can hear this sound.
Damn you!
With advantage, and the DC has been lowered.
Now I'm just imagining again that group of moms at home, the
Wrong
oven
one!
smashing.
Top 20.
Yeah, you see Midas as a really displeased expression when he tells you to hit the wall, and the expression is not changing as the place comes in complete disarray.
He's just grimacing as everything falls around him.
I bring you home, and this is what you do to my dad.
Bring you into my home. Treat you as my guest.
We're missing out on like upsetty spaghetti.
Union stops for 1 second,
This is literally the only thing we can do.
then swings again.
I know, do you hear me complaining? Now hit again.
You were just complaining!
I am not.
Oh dear!
Kara's
Oh,
just
fucking
brewing tea in the corner somehow.
Union the homewrecker!
yes! I was about to say El Robot Union the Homewrecker.
Oh my god.
So, with that 20, as the ring seems to be pulling you in a general direction, Lucy, your ears perk up, and you are able to hear some music off in the distance. I assume you are interested in following it?
Yes. Yeah, Persephone.
Alright.
Or rather, inside, I guess. What is this? An instrument? Is it singing? Is it?
It's like a jingle. Like,
How can they play instruments with their fins? We must see this. And Lucy like grabs Calliope's hand and reaches for Murray's.
How you heard about slap bass?
I tried to actually learn that.
Guys.
Calliope Calliope feels her hand, and she's like, "Oh, Lucy."
How forward?
Yeah.
Hand holding, how lewd.
Ooh.
I mean, at least no one can see it.
That's true. There's no crime if you can't see it.
Damn.
But
In broad daylight when they cannot see it. That is kind of almost worse.
as
This is
you,
just to
are,
steal your girl, Midas.
as you are beginning to locate the music, and if you'll allow me to kind of describe the scene, you begin to travel into more inland in the settlement, passing a couple buildings, and you pass one building, another thatched hut, past another building, another thatched hut. You hear the music, and it's a little louder, very loud. You pass another thatched hut, pass another glass door, pass another glass hut. Wait a second. And you kind of turn back, and where you thought there was a thatched hut, is instead a open glass door with a sign right above it, and you can hear this jingling from inside. And you see on the front of the door, big sign that says MacGuffin stuff.
For fuck's sake!
And I think this is a good time to take a break.
Are you shitting me?
I love it. We're back. We're at the store.
So
Why is MacGuffin stuffs here?
It comes
Very
when we
good.
need it, okay?
it's a very good question, isn't it?
What's on sale? Lucy wants the special.
I just love what we were
Alright,
hearing
so
was literally
It's only
Warlock
elevator
$1.
music.
Why are you searching for plot at the MacGuffin store?
So
It's just more MacGuffins.
nothing but
Welcome to the
MacGuffins as
next
far as the
time.
eye can see.
All right, you don't have to shout at me.
Fuck
More
you.
MacGuffins.
So, Chad, I don't believe you were all here for this.
Oh
But
my god, that's right.
They were
last
not.
year, before we started the campaign up again, I took all of our wonderful players, who, not yet including Miss Tweeums, but they did wind up meeting Calliope in there.
Yeah.
All of our wonderful players to the store of MacGuffin stuff. So they are familiar with what they are about to get into.
Oh,
Y'all are in for a
no,
treat, though.
I just imagine Callio, like the Team Squishy, still invisible. They're like, wait a second.
Well, shit, Zamasai rated us. Hi.
Yeah, Zai.
Oh,
I love Zai.
Hello,
Hi, Zai.
hello, Zai.
How
Yeah.
did the grinding go?
I don't look at chat while I'm playing. So.
Oh, you're fine. Zai's actually they're in our Saturday game as well as the
Yeah.
stuff we do for our Resident Evil stuff.
That's my homie.
But also, since we're on the halftime, I'll be right back.
Go right ahead.
Yes. I'm gonna go grab some ice cream, and we're gonna start up once that bowl is empty.
Yeah,
All right,
everyone
okay,
who needs to step away, go ahead. I stepped away like a little while ago to just do a silent bathroom break, so go ahead.
All right, Vaughn, keep him busy.
I will do my best. Hey, chat. So, for the very crazy people. Oh, yes, hello, Tweetups. But yeah,
Hello. I did not leave because I have my brain implosion energy here with me.
go ahead, get it out of your system. Oh
Brain
lord.
implosion energy, 10,000 grams of pure caffeine.
Also, I want to say I love what you've been doing in the during game doodles. That's so cute.
Callio wearing everybody's outfits.
Yeah, no, I love it. If you don't post them after the stream, I will.
No, no worry. I still, you can't do it until I draw everybody. So.
Fair
Ah,
enough. But that means you now have to draw everyone.
Fuck.
This is why we're
I
friends.
mean, I was going to anyways, but still.
Oh lord. The day I get you for either those who wander or for saved by the spell, I am just going to sit back and be like, I am in heaven. I can't wait to introduce your energy into either of those settings, because one is the Domains of Dread, and the other one's Strixhaven if everything was on fire.
Oh God, I don't know if I want. Those don't really sound lovely vacation spots. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no. Like, again, one of the things I would love is if I could get you to listen to Say by Spell, just because I've gone through other people's, like, who I play with other games. Like, I just got current with Dungeon of the Mad Mage with Zan, and I was like, my dude! I would just love to be the, why did you do that? At me randomly at work, and I was like, so here's the funny story.
Here's the story.
Speaking of which, I need you to catch me up on your Tomb of Annihilation game if that's still going.
Oh my god. So, the last 2 sessions have been a whirlwind of emotions for me. Basically, the hook for my ranger, my elf ranger, going to Jolt, is basically they're looking for their missing ex who want to go solve the death curse and never heard back from. So, let's just say we found a new player character friend, and we found her ex! And
What?
it was a happy reunion. A bit awkward because, you know, they broke up before, you know.
But hey, you're not dead in the worst time to be dead.
Yeah. And so we're catching them up about, like, what's going on and whatnot. And then we find a little gecko. And we're like, oh, this little gecko is talking druidic. Oh, cool. And we found a hidden door. And all of us experienced people that have been playing for a while. We're like, yeah, we don't trust this. Our new PC, or like our new player friend was like, I'm gonna throw my shield in there, like to knock an item. And then the shield got stuck in the room. And so the PC and the X go into the room together. And our DM is like, okay, everybody but PC, mute yourself. And so we had to watch an agonizing horror as our new player friend had to solve a puzzle all on their own that was very time limited, and if they had messed up, would have killed them and the X that that my ranger's been looking for like 4 years.
Now here's a question: was that one to get one of the items, or was that the maze that you just sometimes find yourself in?
The latter, yes.
Ah, that happened to Enoch, and he had. No one told me that it was dangerous. The rest of the party had an entire fight, and Enoch's just like, okay, I'm just gonna walk around here. Oh, hey, there's that. I'll take that. Boop back. Where am I? What's going on?
Yeah, so we had to watch for 45 minutes, pretty much the rest of the session, for them to solve the puzzle on their own, and I was like, oh god. And then after the session, our new player friend, I love them to death. Oh my god, they're so fun. They're like, yeah, normally I'd be like, yeah, let's go buck wild, because like I've never had a character death. But then I realized I had like the NPC that was related to your PC, and I was like, I gotta survive for baby girl. And I'm like, who's baby girl? And they're like, my player and the ex. I'm like, okay, so we're both baby girl. Okay, perfect. So that's my story.
I love it, but yeah. So you came in, you found your ex. I went in and I became a teen dad. I am not. Well, no, actually, you're making me remember. Oh yeah, no, I became a single father by the time we exited the tomb, and then by the time we got back to Port Nyanzaru, I was in a relationship with a princess. He was not prepared for either of those. Also,
yeah, here you are.
Yeah, also my son is a pumpkin. That's specific to only our game. So, we introduced the race squashlings, which are little pumpkin halfling creatures. That's what Caitlin C37's character was. And a bunch of stuff happened, and there's some lost souls you find in the dungeon. We decided that some of those lost souls they need to have a better chance at life. So we did that, and we accidentally did a miracle of Shanti, the goddess of agriculture. So she gave us 3 squashling children.
Oh.
Yep, me, Caitlin, and Draco each adopted one of them.
Oh my god.
My character went in there not realizing that he's a cyborg with anxiety, came out with, functional anxiety, a drinking problem, a child, and then a relationship with someone as emotionally stunted as him.
Jesus.
Yeah, Tomb is
I'm
the
gonna-
gift that keeps on
I'm
giving.
back.
Welcome back.
Welcome
I'm-
back.
Sorry that
I've
took a
been-
bit. My parents were just haranguing me with shit.
Oh, you're fine. Me and Tweets literally just
Okay.
were sharing notes on the very different Tomb games we've been in.
Yeah.
I'm currently.
Careful about spoilers because
Yeah,
I'm gonna
no,
be
we're
playing
done.
in a
We're done
Tomb game.
talking.
Oh, that's great.
It's okay.
Mhm.
It's okay, because I will now continue to drink from my energy drink.
Oh,
Mhm.
hey, a warning, children. I am 1.5 scoops done with this 3-scoop bowl of ice cream, so we're gonna be starting up when I'm done.
All right,
Oh, hey, I have
I will take an
cheesecake. Fuck
extra
yeah,
piece.
dude.
I'll take an extra pee bag right now.
Do it.
Also,
Brain impulsion energy, 10,000 grams.
if you all would be so kind, our current hard stop is 10 CST. Is that okay
Okay.
for everyone?
That's fine with me.
So that's in like an hour and a half from now.
Yeah, back.
Oh, perfect.
I'm gonna.
That's fine.
I'm going to make adjustments for time, and not just today, but also going forward. For just to make sure that we wrap up before October.
Yeah, that would
That's
be
fine.
very, very nice.
Mhm. Though, now that I remember, so I'm not sure if everyone's back yet, but I will share something. So we talked about collecting things between sessions. I collect weird life things. So, between this session and last session, I somehow managed to knock myself out in a way that I can't remember because head trauma. And then today, set my pants on fire. So I collect weird life events.
Vaughn,
Mm-hmm.
are you okay?
Yeah, no, like, the day after, like, I knocked myself out because I did the stupidest thing ever. Because, again, I knocked myself out, so I was very woozy when I woke up.
Like last year, you had a fucking leg injury.
Well, you see, the funny
Don't
thing is...
forget, he's currently got gout too.
No, the
Oh my
gout...
god, that's
No,
right.
the gout passed. The gout led to
Okay.
the... I think the gout is what led to the head injury because I probably, like, tried to put weight on the foot just to get into bed. And I think it just face planted on my hardwood floor, so that's the head trauma. But then, I woke up, I was like, I'm in a pile of water because I knocked over my water bottle. I'm like, you know what, waking up on your floor is not a good thing. Let's just go to bed. Not realizing that, the thing you don't do when you have head trauma is try to sleep. But then I went to urgent care in the morning. They were like, you don't have a concussion. I was like, thank you. And then today, I accidentally knocked the cherry off of my cigarette. It fell into a part of my pants that wasn't connected to, wasn't biting in my flesh. And literally, I had to jump out of my car at a certain point because it was burning so much that I had to rip off my jeans and smack them against the ground because I could not get the stuff up to stop burning.
Jesus.
Yeah, no. And I did it next to one of my coworkers who was also on lunch, so we were both sitting in our car
Hopefully
in a
your
parking lot.
boxers weren't holy.
I almost died on Sunday.
Oh shit, what happened?
Fuck.
What?
Okay, so I was driving on the freeway, and I was going like the speed limit, but it's like the freeway. You're going 60 miles an hour. Anyway, this tour bus just merged into me. Without and I'm talking not like a school bus, like a big 20 or 30 ton tour
Yeah.
bus.
Yeah.
And I'm driving a little Honda Civic. This thing totally massive machine. And so it's in the lane to the right of me, and it just starts merging into me. And I catch it in my peripheral vision. And in a split second, I panic and turn to the left because there's the carpool lane to the left. Luckily, there was nobody in that lane. If there was, I would have hit them because it was a split second of oh shit, because big 20-ton machine about to hit me. And so I merge into that lane immediately. And this guy just merges into the spot where I was. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And oddly enough, there was a person behind me in the carpool lane that saw the whole thing happen. Like, I'm still going the speed limit and stuff. And I just look in, like, the rearview mirror, and, like, I'm looking around, like holy shit. I'm looking around. I see the person behind me, and they have their arms up, like, what the fuck was that? And I put my arms up, like, ugh. And so then I drive forward in the carpool lane, and I look behind me over my right shoulder at the driver of the bus, just spacing out, just completely spacing out, picking their nose, and I'm just like, motherfucker. So, preach it to the choir here. If you're driving a massive fucking like tour bus, like look before you merge.
God.
All right.
Yeah, we've had to get onto the church I went to for a long time. They did buses for like choir trips and shit, like trips out of state. And a couple times they had to get onto the drivers for like being assholes or driving dangerously and getting tickets.
Oh my.
But it sounds like CG wants to get us started again.
Yeah, let's go.
You're fine.
He just said BRB.
Oh, he did?
Oh.
I heard him saying something, and I thought it was... Okay, yeah. But yeah, no. And also,
Just
Robot...
drive safely, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
I've been in a few collisions in my life, and luckily no permanent injury and stuff. But I've had it beaten into me to drive safely. So
Yeah. Also, to Bubba and Robot, I see you in chat. I told the story last Saturday. Why are you surprised? You were both there. Aside from the pants fire, that was today.
how'd your pants catch fire again? Sorry.
So I was smoking my car on my lunch break, as usual. I went to ash my cigarette. Instead, I hit the window, like, edge instead of out the window. And I didn't notice, but the cherry on the cigarette fell down onto my pants, still burning. And because it was part that wasn't touching me, I didn't, like, feel any pain. I only noticed it when it was actually smoking, because denim actually burns really quickly.
Yep. Just something's burning. Oh God!
Also, Darth Revan 226, thanks for the follow.
Hello, new person.
Well,
Yeah.
you can always say that you have a burning crotch.
Listen, okay, I'm Irish, I have an excuse.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Cedric, I want you to know the song is never leaving my head now. It is forever stuck.
Brain implosion, energy, 10,000 grams of pure caffeine. Can leave your heart stopped.
If I didn't do
Brain
mysterious...
implosion, energy, one heroes.
I was gonna say, if I didn't do mysterious titles for all these episodes, I'd make this episode Brain Implosion.
We can still get there.
I was listening
back.
to the extended
Could.
They go through the flavors. There's flavors.
Yes, the flavors. Overthinking
So-
orange.
CG
I
help.
have. Yes, I think it's about time we're going to get back into it. And by the way, before we get into it, I'm just gonna tell you guys right now that there is a pun associated with this trip to MacGuffin stuff. It was not intentional. It is something I figured out like while I was walking to get water. So if you guys figured it out, power to you. But it was not meant to be there when I came up with this. So, anyways,
Okay.
are we back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I believe so, yes.
Then I guess that all that's left is to hop back into game, yes?
Let's do it.
Alright. As we return to the scene and you are all greeted with the familiar yet consistently out of place store MacGuffin stuff.
Well,
Well, I mean, we don't...
Zara will. Wait, we're out of the ring, right?
I don't think we are yet. I think Kalari is there looking at it, but we don't know.
True, you don't know.
Zara just says, "Do you guys hear elevator music?"
What's an elevator?
Wait, do elevators? Do you guys hear the music?
Bitch!
I was about to say,
Dwarves don't put music in their elevators.
because mines use elevators.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, yeah, yeah, a dwarf could make like an elevator. Yeah.
No, just want to imagine that is canon that in the minds of Sarah's husband.
There's like a dwarf in the corner of each elevator, like a bellhop that just plays music.
with a tiny piano.
No, I didn't even. No, he's not even doing that. He's just ham boning.
Oh my god.
But yes.
Calliope will look like, obviously because Lucy is holding their hand, be like, Lucy, is this what I think it is?
What do you think it is?
I think this is the shop where we first met up.
Yep. I think you're right. Do we let them out?
Maybe we should look around first to make sure there's no, Koto before we, I guess, let them out?
I'll allow a perception check for that. See if you any prying eyes.
Yo, perception. 22! Yeah!
Hey, 22!
Let's go, Team Squishy!
Yeah!
There's like a Kuotoa like sleeping at the entrance of a back alleyway. Not
Sure
that
he's
you
sleeping.
not that you actually know if he's sleeping or just dead.
Oh my god.
He's kind of lying on the ground.
Small difference there, but yeah.
Calliope looks at Lucy.
If he starts floating, he's dead.
Obviously, you can't see her expression. She's like, I think they're sleeping.
Why do I want to kick him into the water to see?
Let's not.
Aw.
God.
I guess let's go a little bit further in the store since it seems like no one else is really here and, we can let our friends out.
Okay.
Alright. So you all head inside and I need to check something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Four beholders come out.
God, no!
You know, in older editions, they used to move in groups of 3.
Ugh.
Beholders?
Yep.
Jesus.
Oh.
As you enter into the store, you hear the familiar sound of an enthusiastic woman that you know as Veruga, the hag. Welcome to all customers. Aw.
Calliope will, drop invisibility and be like, no, there's customers?
Oh,
It's on the
very
guild's dollar.
Welcome! Oh, it's been a while since I've seen you all. Wait. She sniffs the air. Why does it smell like bitch in here?
Oh yeah, the lizard's with us.
Holy shit.
And then at this juncture, Kulare drops invisibility and she goes, Veruga?
Oh no.
It was bitch. Oh, I
This is
see.
eating popcorn.
Calliope is just like,
The Fae are fighting.
you're fighting. So, yeah, we're here.
Are you here to shop?
Yes and no. We're just curious as to why your shop was in the middle of, Kuotoa place.
Is that where we are? I haven't looked outside.
And it's probably best you don't.
Yeah, there's a dead guy over there.
Asleep. Asleep. Or
I'm pretty sure if I kicked him in the water, he wouldn't do anything.
Calliope sighs.
I haven't done it yet.
So I would like to point out that you guys can hear this conversation in the ring.
Mhm.
Okay,
Why
can
is
we
it
get
just-
out of here?
I think so. Midas is just confused. Why?
You need to
who
start
are they
whacking
arguing
more
with?
until we let him out.
What were you
Anyway,
saying, Mike?
Sorry, the trick.
I don't know who they are arguing with. Do you want us to get out?
I'm pretty sure that's MacGuffin stuff's hag.
Why is she here?
Zara puts her hands on her hips. The Fae work in mysterious ways.
Also, did she just call Kularia a bitch?
I think she did.
Alright, this I have to see. Now we're
Wasn't
Out of the ring.
Midas, I have to warn you. I have read about the war in hell, and all of that. It's a walk in the park compared to what the Fae have going on. Don't interfere with them.
I just hope I have enough popcorn. Okay. Stand up right. We are going to pop into reality.
What?
Customers!
Yeah,
And
Midas
you
is-
were hiding them from me, weren't you? Looking at Kulari.
No, we were on a scouting mission.
Midas makes a sure. Of course, we wanted to give you a nice surprise. It's been a long time.
I love surprises.
I
We're
know
so
you do, Lady
considerate.
Veruga.
Uh,
How have you been? It's been a long time.
It has been a long time. It has, and for the audience at home, the hag that is standing behind the counter is tall, muscular, a deep gray, and currently has it's hard to tell where muscles stop and tumors starts, as well as many mushrooms growing on her back and forearms. As she kind of looks at the party with a I don't want to say strained like it's forced, but more like her neck itself is kind of strained, and she has a very pleasant look about her, minus the one eye that's milked over. But getting back to scene. So you're all here to shop then?
And ask questions if that's okay.
I love questions. Do I get to ask, or are you asking?
We can do both.
Both! I'm not set up for both.
You can answer ours.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go to the back rooms to prepare for both.
The back rooms.
Why don't you answer our questions first, then? If that's okay.
Why don't you shop in the meantime? And you see
Zara's already shopping. Like Zara's just looking around.
Same with Union.
Lucy's looking for the sale bin.
So, as you are looking around, you remember the last time you were here that all of the shelves were empty.
Yeah.
This was because all the items that she was selling were invisible, and you had to figure out what they were based on touch. This time, the shelves are full. Well, full-ish. With bottles. We're having a potion sale.
Ooh.
I need your strongest potions.
Okay. Well, we've got let's see. We have 10 left in stock that are still good. A couple of those are just for display. Here. Let's start with the easy, boring ones that everyone buys because they're boring. And she lays out 7 red potions. 5 of which seem to be the same size. 2 of them seem to be a little larger. These are healing potions. And if you drink them and they taste like spores, buyer beware.
Oh.
What?
Mushroom potion.
I get a trip.
Do you want to?
Oh my god!
How much?
That'll be 50 extra.
Oh my fucking god.
Extra. How much is the regular price?
So each of these, and gestures to the 5. These are greater healing potions. They sell for 100 gold. These are just the other 2 superior healing potions. They're 300 gold apiece.
You said there's 2 of those?
I don't have any money.
You just
Now
got
see why
paid.
I
I'll
don't have any.
You got 2k. I gave
Yeah.
you all 2k.
yeah, we got paid.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was sitting here
I
being
missed
like,
that in my notes and my inventory, apparently. I'm sorry.
Bonk.
Sorry!
Don't
Yeah,
worry,
so-
Punk. I also kind of forgot to put that down too. It's fine.
All right.
Team Squishy.
Those 2 big potions look nice. I'll take those.
Alright.
Zara will put
Right.
down 600 gold.
Here you are, and she hands you the 2 superior healing potions.
All right. So here, your healing potion.
Wait, we each got 2k, or it was 2k divided amongst 1, 2, 3,
All
4,
of you
5.
got 2k. Your
Oh.
group got paid 10,000 gold for your services last year.
And superior healing is 4d4 plus 4?
No, that is greater. Superior is, I believe, 64 plus 6.
Oh shit, okay.
You bought both of them, right?
Yep.
Okay. At least you buy 2 greater healing.
Mama's got the big boy potions.
I'm just making sure that I'm getting the terminology right.
The only thing is that I still have some potions from the very first go we had at Pact Tactics.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so I was a little off. If you want to undo this, if you want to take back the price for this or the sale, that's fine. I was under the impression that superiors were 64 plus 6. These are 8d4 plus 8, and they're going to cost you another 100.
That's okay.
Okay, so that will
4
be
plus 8, and then I'll deduct another 100. Yep. That's still good. That's still good.
yeah.
Thank you kindly.
How much are
Uh,
2 greater?
They are 100 piece. 50 if you'd like them spiked.
2 greater regular and 1 spiked. So my math is 200, 350?
Dearie, don't do that. No. Oh, as Kalari has visible disgust as you're gonna love this. As Veruga sticks her tongue out over the one that you wanted to be spiked, and you see on the tip of her tongue is a mushroom, and she just wrings it out.
Oh!
Mushroom juice.
Horrified. But
And
excited!
The spiked gets a bit of a gray swirl in it. Okay, are you right?
Yeah, 350, right? Perfect.
Pleasure doing business with you. Just, dearie, why would you ask for that?
They get away funny.
You don't want funny when dealing with her. Oh, I only offer the best products and services for our guild. Wouldn't you agree? I always offer the best.
What you provide is absolutely splendid, my lady.
No, it's not. Please don't encourage her. Aren't I
Might as
always?
wing Sakulari.
Oh, we needed her stuff last time we came in. It came in handy. Beans.
She looks on over. Why don't you go ahead and tell them about the scroll of protection from vegetables that you sold my last group? I did no such thing. You can't prove I did.
Sorry, protection from vegetables?
Scroll of protection from vegetables.
Oh my god. protection from antioxidants.
So there's this so besides the superior healing potions and the spiked potions, it's just the normal healing potions.
She's offering you the healing potions first because she knows that everyone likes the healing potions the most.
Mhm.
What other potions do you have?
Oh, you want the good stuff? Okay. She pulls out 3 potions, and each of them is strange, like strangely colored, to say the least. So this is the last of my stock. I was clearing it out earlier. This is 500 gold for this one, and it's what appears to be like leather and like it appears to be like glass inside. Then there's this one. This one is 700 gold, and it doesn't even look like a liquid this time. This one literally looks like a stick and a bunch of insects, like kind of swarming around it. And then this one, this is my finest one. This is 1,500 gold, and it literally looks like a wand that is exploding.
Oh.
Yeah.
So this is my potion of Cloak of the Manta Ray, my potion of Staff of Swarming, and my potion of Blast Scepter.
Oh.
Hmm.
Not gonna lie, the Manta Ray one sounds really cool. Calliope will look at the Manta Ray one, because that's the one with the glass and whatnot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Cloak of the Manta Ray?
Yes. A Cloak of the Manta Ray originally gives you an ability to see in darkness and ability to swim. Now you can have that and a nice frothy drink.
She looks at the glass. Concern.
It's about to say, you need to just go behind them.
For how long?
Well, let's see. I don't rightly know. My ballpark would probably be about an hour or until the magic is used up.
Do you have anything besides potions available?
Nope. This is my you know what? Fuck it. I'll rip off the band-aid. This is my liquidation sale.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I told you guys. I didn't intend for this pun, but it fucking came to me like 10 minutes ago.
Union, Midas, Zara, what do you guys think? Lucy?
I was gonna say, Union will
Well,
will just offer 1,500 gold for the biggest potion. Just like they did in the first season. Just like, that's the most expensive. It sounds like it'll be useful. They'll either use it or they'll give it to someone else.
Are you sure about that, Union?
Union just shrugs, hands the gold over because they don't really care about gold, despite being dwarven.
Hmm.
So that's the potion of Blast Scepter, you said?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
So here is the stats for a Blast Scepter.
What is that?
A Blast Scepter is a very, very rare rod that can serve as an arcane focus. While attuned to a Blast Scepter, you gain resistance to fire and lightning, and you can cast Thunder Wave at 4th level at will.
Oh.
That is what a normal Blast Scepter does. As you've purchased the Potion of Blast Scepter, which is slightly different, no attunement, and you get the benefits of this for 1 minute.
I figured.
Oh. What will this get me? Zara just slides 1,000 gold on the counter.
Well, that will give you access to the Potion of Staff of Swarming. I don't think it's enough to buy both of them, though. You could buy a couple more of the healing potions.
I think I'm good on healing. The others can get some if they need. Sure, Staff of Swarming potion.
All right, that would be. I'm pretty sure this is this is what it was. 750.
750? Okay.
About that, yeah.
Yeah, I forget the exact number, but it was in that ballpark.
Staff of Swarming potion.
So the Staff of Swarming Insects potion.
Swarming
Uh,
insects. Oh boy.
You can ordinarily the staff is a charge staff. You can cast either Giant Insect for 4 charges or Insect Plague for 5, and it has 10 charges. So basically, what you can do if you consume this potion is you can cast Giant Insect once, Insect Plague once, and you can also cause a swarm of harmless insects to fly in 30 feet around you that serve as they linger for 10 minutes, make the area heavily obscured for everyone but you, and it moves with you.
Oh, that's so good.
The downside is that they are still insects, so they
Yeah.
are vulnerable to, like, you know,
Fireball.
fire, explosions,
Yeah,
a
yeah,
swift
yeah.
breeze.
No, that's awesome. The heavily obscured I might actually
Mhm.
take advantage of.
Yeah. Well, that's most of my stock, except for this one, and points to the potion of Cloak of the Manta Ray. So, for clarification, the Staff of Swarming Insects, you have that until you expend all of your charges, and it lasts a day.
Cool. Okay.
Calliope will raise her little wallet out. It's like a cute little wallet, you know. Magical.
It's a coin purse.
Little
Oh.
coin purse. And she'll be like, then, if it's okay, can I get the potion of Manta Ray then? Or Cloak of the Manta Ray and 2 healing potions?
Aw, I love you. I love you guys. You're going to clear me out. Brings a tear to my eye. And you watch as an eye on her elbow blinks open and a tear falls out.
Ye-
The potion of the Cloak of the Manta Ray gives you the ability to breathe underwater, a swim speed of 60 feet, and originally it was supposed to have dark vision, but unfortunately it does not. That was a mistake by me. And it will give you these benefits for 1 hour.
Okay.
Are we done here? Says Kulari. I'd like to get out of this charlatan's hole as soon as possible.
Before we do that, I believe the other half of our interest here was to ask a few questions of our lovely host.
That's right! I completely forgot about the questions.
One easily gets carried away when they are doing what they love, don't they?
You bet your sweet Bippy!
My God.
But if you indulge your curiosity, I hope you don't mind me asking, have you had any of the locals visit your lovely store lately?
What were the locals?
Imagine fish walking in 2 feet.
Oh, the fish head guys! I've had a few of them pop in.
And
They
if
came in
you-
and they were like, gargle, gargle, gargle. What's this? And I gave them something like, oh, hello, welcome to MacGuffin stuff. A few of them bought potions of forgetfulness. I don't know what they did with it.
Seems like it worked, if you
Yeah.
don't remember.
That would explain the music of thievery.
Dearies, if I may ask, why are you so interested in my past clientele?
See, we have been sent by your employee, the ones you may know by Checker Hall, to investigate this place. And it's sad to say, but the local population are known as the Kuotoa. They are a special kind of weird, and well, we have to check if any one of them made their way around here. Just, to clear our history here.
And now that you mention it, a few did come inside. I think I have the stuff that they bought my potions for. If that gathers your interest.
Oh, if you don't mind sharing, I would love to know.
So she kind of goes beneath the desk, and at this point, like, Kulari is just so fucking done with everything going on here. Like, why?
I would actually say, like, Union would gesture to Kulari because they know they sometimes hide in the fold of their clothes. They would just lift up one of the flaps of their hood and be like, "Do you want to come in?"
Kulari looks over to Union and she goes, "No, I want her where I can see her. I haven't forgiven her for that time with the Mummy Lord's search for love."
Midas looks at Clary at that. Oh, you will have to tell us later.
I will tell you nothing, dear young one. So as Varuk is just kind of like digging underneath, here is the coin purse, and she pulls out what looks like a bag of holding. She goes to reach into it, and the bag of holding opens up its mouth and snaps onto her arm. "Oh, you're feisty today," as you see it's drawing blood out of her arm.
Whoa.
Arcana check, by the way.
Will do, absolutely. Yeah. That's a 10.
It's a bag of holding.
Anyone else want?
Yeah, anyone else interested?
Fuck
Sure, why not?
14.
It's a bag of holding.
15.
So 20.
Whoa.
It's a bag of holding.
Lucy, Callio, that's a bag of devouring.
Oh no!
Callio is like at first like, oh, bag. Oh wait. Oh, a lovely bag you have there.
Oh, doesn't it just match my eyes? I'm just like, yeah, it's here he goes. No, that's the teeth. Oh, tongue. No, dearie, I want the funds from the other day. Here we go. And she pulls out her entire like a bag, and also like bones where her hands should be, and they instantly regenerate into a full hand. Here we go. Let's see. Well, there was one individual who paid me with one of these, and it's a fish, lightly rotted, that seems to be covered in diamonds. I don't think it'll go well in the stew, though. As he puts it back. Let's see. It was one of these, and this time it's just a fish skeleton. I think they overpaid for this one. Oh, this one was pretty interesting. And she reaches in and she pulls out a letter.
A letter?
Oh.
A letter? Is it okay if we see it?
By all means, dearie. What do you have to trade?
Uh-huh.
No, I'm kidding. You bought out my entire stock. I can at least let this one go.
You are exceedingly kind.
Callio was all ready to make a deal, and she's like, "Oh, okay, thank you."
Your soul.
I was gonna say my identity, but my other identity, but anyways, Callio will take the letter and we'll take a look-sees.
You are hereby cordially invited to the wedding of Chelsea and Tate Featherbottom.
A wedding invitation?
I'd like another Arcana check from you specifically, Calio, with advantage.
Oh, yippee!
Yippee!
14.
You can feel the weird psionic magic emanating from this invitation.
Calliope was sweating a little bit because of the bag of devouring bit, but you see a sweat bead drop down her face as she's like, uh-oh. The weird magic is on this letter.
How so?
I don't know, it's that weird magic feeling again.
Ah.
Can
Concerning?
and she'll look up and be like, excuse me, can you tell us who gave you this letter? Like, descriptions? We won't want to miss the wedding.
That was the darndest thing. I can't fully remember their face, but I remember that they were a happy couple. They were just talking. They were looking for they wanted to buy actually the little jingle that's going on here, and I didn't have that. I had some other music I could sell them, a little music box that let them play whatever they want. And they said, "Oh, we don't have the payment for that, but you can attend the wedding," and offered me the invitation. And I think I plumb forgot about it. I was so busy wheeling and dealing.
Couple, you said.
Mm-hmm.
She looks at everybody, nervous.
What's the matter, Calio?
I think we might be dealing with two people and not just one.
So, partner duo that is harassing these Kuatoa.
And she looks at the letter and is like, and maybe not intentional either.
I'm sorry, was that intentional or unintentional?
Unintentional.
Oh, okay.
But whatever it is, this letter is the key, I think. What was their outfits like, if you don't mind me asking?
Let's see. Well, I believe one of them was wearing, lederhosen. I don't really know why. But the other one was wearing this, wonderful little, blouse and dress combo.
I don't know how to spell lederhosen. Shit. Blank. I'll just put blank. Sorry, I'm writing notes.
No, this is information.
And what was it that they bought again, or were trying to buy?
They were buying a little music box that let them play whatever they wanted. They were originally coming in to purchase the jingle that you are currently hearing now.
Magic vibes. Okay, cool. Callie looks at everybody, see if there's any more questions that they have.
You just look up.
Might as go ahead.
What were their race?
You know, I can't quite remember. It's all very fluid.
Turns to Murray.
Yeah, it turns to Murray as well.
Murray just shrugs. He's just like, honestly, the moment that Murray walked in here, he looked so flabbergasted in a way you have not seen him before. He's just like, you get the sense like, how did this get here under my watch?
Magic.
Magic. Fey magic.
I imagine the entire party's doing the magic we don't gotta explain shit pose.
Like the Squirtle crew with sunglasses on.
Yeah.
Is there any other questions you guys have?
Nothing.
I'm stumped.
Yeah,
I,
nothing. That in...
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you were ahead this time.
I was gonna ask CG if I could get the note, the wedding invitation writing part aspect in items and notes, por favor.
I just put this in call text chat.
Oh, thank you. It's for my notes. Go ahead, Cedric, go ahead.
I kind of forgot what I was going to say.
Shit, I'm sorry!
You're fine. You're fine.
No, I'm not fine. I'm sorry. So, Calliope will be like, well, if it's for a wedding, we probably should find some outfits then, right? Or no?
Midas looks at Murray. What, do we just walk in around the fish people?
He kind of shrugs. It's like, I mean, it sounds like whatever this is isn't exactly the same as the Kuotoa. Might be worth just kind of scoping out and deciding from there.
Fair enough. I do have to point out, I have that problem now. We have that problem now. We use the ring to get here. I cannot use it to get us out.
I'll have to be very careful then.
Yep.
I
Well,
can do invisibility one more time.
Save it, dear. My personal opinion, you can't make all of us invisible, you might as well hold on to it. You don't know what we're gonna run into.
yep. Save that slot.
Okay.
So I guess, and Murray kind of grabs the letter and looks at it. There's an address. Shouldn't be too far
Okay.
from here.
We have a direction. That is progress.
Yeah. Some sort of lead to go on for now. Is that everything, dear?
I believe so. Thank you so much for your time and your wares. You probably should move the shop somewhere else, though, just in case.
Oh, am I about to lose all my business?
You don't have any more beans of chaos, do you?
I think I brewed those into my morning coffee.
Ah.
Oh my god.
Can you
Dear
imagine the
Lord.
kick it gave it?
Every time you take a sip, a wild magic surge goes off.
No, I just imagine what happens to the toilet after that.
Oh no!
Oh.
Faruga goes to the bathroom, shuts the door. 30 seconds later, a Mummy Lord's pyramid appears out of the bathroom.
Oh, how did that get there?
she's sitting at the top holding a newspaper.
Jesus.
Just imagine, like, the Mummy Lord pyramid brings up out of existence, and then she's just kind of sitting at the top, looks over the side of the pyramid, and just casually hits the lever to flush.
Take us away.
You guys have a new lead.
Mm-hmm.
Unless there's any objection, would you be interested in heading on over there?
Sounds like a plan.
I believe we're good. Yeah.
I'm not Phoenix, right? Because no objection.
Objection, I know,
We
I know.
got you, we got you, man.
It was a good one.
It was a good
I
one.
tried. I
Yes.
tried.
you all head on out of MacGuffin stuff. The second time that you have visited, Veruca gives a wave as you all depart, and you are all returned to the city of Underscale. You have an address. However, you are no longer invisible and no longer have the ring. The sleeping Kuotoa is still there. I would like stealth checks from everyone as you navigate around the city.
Those will be fun.
Oh boy.
Well, yep. Good luck, guys. Woo!
Nice!
21, 20.
Oh no!
You know what makes sense?
14.
I know there is a 1 in the mix, but I am using the coin to give myself advantage. I still have 3 uses of that.
Go for it.
And stealth. Hoya! 24!
24, not bad. Thanks to that nat 20, that balances out the nat 1.
Yeah.
Overall, a pretty successful rating. Actually, let me double check, make sure Murray's okay.
Perfectly balanced.
As everything should be.
He's fine. The group of you kind of skulk around the buildings. You make sure to step past the sleeping Kuotoa, which, as you get closer, is actually just sleeping. There are a couple close calls. There's one point where Union is caught unawares as a Kuotoa rounds the corner and thus stands perfectly still, and the Kuotoa just walks by, not noticing. You all collectively breathe a sigh of relief as you continue making your way through the town. And as you do, the smell of day-old fish begins to part. It begins to disappear, and you begin to hear music again. This time, much more upbeat and ceremonious. And as you do, the smell in the air begins to shift, and it smells like flowers, surprisingly. It's a bit of a refresh, as there hasn't been a lot of like flowers per se on the island, just a lot of greenery. And as you do keep going, you find that the walls are shifting again. No longer again like the thatched hut, they begin to turn into marble. As you begin to keep going down further, you see, almost sticking out like a sore thumb, a marbled gate. And there appears to be a being in front of it. No idea what this person or creature is. Not this distance, anyways.
Should we check it out?
I believe so. Don't see a reason not to.
Union's hammer's at 50% of what do we do?
Midas stretches his back and walks towards the creature at the gate.
Let's get a closer look, yeah.
As you approach the creature, it is what appears. The best way I can describe this is, it is a. It's like if you put mud in a tuxedo. This creature has kind of like bubbling, moving flesh. Or is it flesh? It's hard to tell. It doesn't look flesh colored, but it's what its skin is. Which doesn't seem to interfere with the vibrant white tuxedo, black tie, and carnation that it has in its lapel.
CG, could I roll survival because being dwarven, Union might know what this is?
Sure.
That's an 8, so I probably don't.
Given the nature of where you are, you think for yourself, oh, I think I know what this is, and then you catch yourself thinking back to the last time you thought that, which was the goat, and you're like, I'm gonna hold my reservations on that. But you all approach this creature.
Mm-hmm.
have an invitation?
Midas looks at Kali.
Yeah, we do. And she'll hold up the invitation.
Party of shit?
7, and Midas points toward Kulari.
7. Loaded. Feel free to sign in at the guest list and leave a note if you brought anything. And as you do, I assume you agree. Yes, sorry.
Yeah. And this is very clearly a manifestation of like Kuatoa nightmares, yes?
It would make sense. This clearly looks like it's real strong here.
Yeah, like I feel like Calliope is getting a little nauseous from all the weird magic vibes going on right now. You see Calliope kind of look down at her, her outfit and like, I should have worn something better, huh?
Oh, you look fantastic, my dear. Don't worry.
Your cheeks just instantly turn red.
Midas just grins.
Union pulls a bucket out from behind their back.
As you are all allowed admittance, he produces a book for you to sign in. This is the attendance. There'll be another book, a sign-in of all the attendees and the gifts they provided. Please sign in at that one at the party.
Okay, so
Well-
we have to sign our names in this book.
Seems to be what this creature is implying.
Is there like weird magic vibes from the book itself as well?
Yeah. Can I give Calliope the help action to see if there's anything magical?
You don't need
About
to.
it.
Everywhere.
Okay, yeah, that checks out.
We're not putting our actual names, are we, guys?
I mean, actual names for a union, there's like 3.
And the thing is, like, we can't communicate like in the moment, like just like, oh yeah, don't write your actual name down.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah. So
I'll tell you what, Calliope will grab it first.
Hmm?
And she will write Shelby on the line and hand it to Midas next. And then kind
Do you
of
write?
give a look.
Yeah. Do you write it in a way as to make sure that everyone sees what you're writing?
Yeah. Or at least to Midas, because, like, obviously her name isn't Shelby.
Yeah, like you'll just see the thing, and it's like clearly the person who just wrote in it was Shelby, in quotes.
Midas looks at Kali, makes a nod, and what do I write?
What's your fake name going to be?
Yep, that's the question.
Can I recommend Steve?
Midas actually writes Aurum in the paper.
oh my god.
All right. Do me a favor and write down what your names are going to be in call text chat for me.
Yeah, god,
Oh.
this isn't gonna backfire at all.
All right. Who's next?
You tell me if I wrote it right, CG. You know what I'm writing.
Lucy writes Octoritas.
Zara looks at what everybody's doing, and we'll just put a Z Just
Oh.
just Z. Just the letter Z, nothing else.
All right.
What does Union do?
Oh, you're gonna put me on the spot. Okay. I tried to. I
On
tried
the
to.
spot, you were the last one to go.
Yeah.
Hey, Lucy hasn't gone.
Lucy said. Yeah.
Octoritas.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed. I was looking up a reference, but I guess I'll make this do. You'll stare at it, and they'll stare at it inordinately long as if other parts of them are figuring out what's going on, and they do the most uncharacteristic thing and actually figure it out. So they just write Lance strong in the arm.
Oh my god.
The most.
Amazing.
Yep, the most. That is the Matt Smith of dwarves.
John.
All right, please put that in
Yeah,
call
give me a
text
second
for
here.
me. And
Oh yeah.
with that, as you all write down your names, there's a flash, and you are all teleported.
What?
And I'd like all of you to roll initiative.
Oh!
Do not worry about
11.
assigning tokens. This is not. You are not in traditional combat. This is something different.
Yeah, this is to.
Anyone.
Sometimes I have initiative roll just to have a sequence of things. So yeah.
Got a 12.
16.
I will also add this. Murray also writes down his name.
Uh-oh.
Do we see what he writes?
Lloyd.
Lloyd.
Oh.
All right, so let me roll for. Murray rolled pretty well, but he did not beat a 21.
Anyway.
So it's Lucy, Murray, Calliope, Midas, Zara, and ending it out with Union.
Yeah, I should probably put stuff in Union's decks if they're going to be a tank.
All right, and let's put on appropriate music. As you find yourself on the party floor, amongst all of the other attendees of the wedding, and you hear what appears to be a loud announcement coming from what we above game would know as the DJ booth. Welcome our last guests on the island, the adventurers. Say hi, adventurers. As you encounter
Oh no! Oh god!
like a crowd of blobbering masses, each one shifting and changing, and as soon as they look. Have you guys ever seen what's it called? If you guys are familiar with Skullgirls and the character Double,
Yes! Oh my god!
Oh no!
That is awesome,
God.
but horrifying. Oh my god.
for those who are not familiar,
Eldritch
So-
creature.
yeah,
Oh,
vibrant flesh monster. So the crowd, you can all make sure that you can move your tokens for me. I think you should be able to, but
Yep.
Yep.
we've been
Yeah.
been having this issue the last couple of times.
Yep.
So as you all find yourself in the center stage, surrounded by these creatures, they all surprisingly just go, welcome! And you look out over to the north, and you see what appears to be two of them, one dressed in lederhosen and the other one dressed in a blouse and dress combo, apparently doing a slow dance.
Aww. Calliope is first, like, nervous, and then she sees that, she's like, aww.
Took me a minute to find them on the map.
Well, Zara just says out loud, well, this complicates things.
And now we are in initiative. There is no hostilities at the moment. And this is your only lead at the moment. And with that in mind, Lucy, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I hate that we've all been seen. I don't know what to do now. There's no hostilities?
Seems like, other than the horrifying monstrosities that they are
any of them dancing?
the two at the top seems to be the quote-unquote bride and groom, Chelsea and Tate.
Is anyone dancing?
Yes. Other than the couple, you mean?
Yes.
There seems to be a couple of them kind of like jiving in the north right corner, but you can tell that the main couple, it's the main couple's dance, so they're just kind of like swaying on the side.
Yeah. Lucy will look as scoot to the side and look as respectful as possible during the dance, trying to sway and, like, I don't know, what appropriate clap for the couple.
All right. Would you like to move, or do you want to stay here? Okay. So you move on over to this table, and you see that this one kind of sitting there, kind of looks on over to you, Lucy, and says, "Well, if it isn't Octoritas, it's been a dog's age. How have you been?"
Annoyed! My brother brought home another pest.
So many pests. I can't remember the last time that you had a day off.
I know, I really would rather hear about you because my mind is melted from work.
There's not much to say. The mine has been going splendidly. We found a motherlode recently of skulls. And at this point, I need to pull up the sheet.
Did I hear that correctly? Motherload of skulls?
Yeah. He seems to be joking about it, like, clearly he's not... Didn't actually find skulls. He's just
okay.
This guy has...
There's goat riders, there's beholders. I don't know what's real anymore, CG.
Fair enough. As this creature begins to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk at you, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Okay. 16?
You're fine. You begin to just kind of like, you begin to feel really uncomfortable around this person, because they clearly know you, but you have no idea who they fucking are.
Lucy's trying his best, though.
Yeah.
Tortoise is trying his best.
You keep yourself stable, and you are able to listen into his conversation. I'm glad we got to see each other again.
Let's not make it so long next time.
Everyone's taking off early from this wedding.
They always come for the bar.
Especially that one from before. Can't remember their name, though.
What were they doing again? You've always had it out for them.
We'll come back to you.
Okay.
As you are now engaged with this one. Is that your turn, Lucy?
Yeah.
Unless you would like to do anything else. It's now Murray's turn.
No, unless the guy
Murray.
wants to dance. No.
Murray doesn't know what the fuck to do. So he is going to kind of look around, and he is going to stealth. He's going to try and make his way out to the outskirts. I don't. That's like a fucking 30. He's able to kind of like skirt just past the dance floor as everyone else is kind of enthralled. Calliope.
Oh gosh. Calliope sees Lucy go one way and Murray the other way. And of course, being on the center like platform, you know, out in the open makes her a little nervous. So, God, what do? I guess she looks at everybody and gives a nervous shrug.
Mm-hmm.
And she will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 right there to kind of like get out of the way, and she'll just kind of watch the two happy couple dance and take a look around to see if there's anything unusual besides our fleshy friends.
Okay. Roll me an active investigation check.
Okay. 7.
There's no way you can concentrate with all these people around. Fortunately,
She's nervous now.
Yeah.
Her nervous smile's just like, oh gosh. That one. My turn. I don't know what to do.
Midas, you're up.
First of all, when Mura went north, did he look at us at all with a like follow me, or like he looks like he knows what he's doing at all?
He looks like he wanted to get the fuck out of there. He's just the equivalent of nope, 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 nope. If he's willing to impart anything, like if he's kind of giving any vibe, it's get to a quote-unquote safe place and then reassess.
Then might as well do the following. Have 25 distance. Yeah, that's good. Might as well actually walk up to Calliope, grab her by the hand, and whisper, "Follow my lead," and start dancing.
Go, Midas, go! Welcome. Go!
Calliope is caught off by surprise, but will follow me.
Roll a performance check, the both of you.
Is Lucy able to prestidigitate to help?
No, you're enthralled right now.
Damn it!
Oh, perfect.
I am,
Okay.
of course, flipping the coin for this one. Still get two more uses. Performance. That's an 18.
Unsurprisingly, as this is Midas's idea, Midas, you are doing quite well. Calliope being caught off guard, you're normally a decent dancer, at least I like to think so. You're normally a decent dancer, but you were completely caught off guard by Midas's maneuver, and you're kind of struggling to follow. Now
She's literally being swept off her feet right now.
Yeah. You roll.
God.
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of tempted to use my inspiration dice for the bit.
Listen, no. You're Pact of the Raw. You should have one free reroll of inspiration. That's charisma.
Oh, you're right. Wait, let me double check. Hold up.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
been a
also
hot
needing to
minute.
double check because it's a base feature that never gets used.
Oh my god, hold up. Do I?
Oh lordy, we're getting the vapors.
Oh wait, I get +1 per ability check, so that should be 11 anyways. But God, it's been a hot minute. I don't think
I know
I
it's
don't think I might have picked that one up.
no, it's a base feature, but it's like it's a once a day thing, and I'd have to pull up the PDF myself too. I'd
Let me
say
pull it up. Sorry, guys.
No, you're perfectly fine.
no, we
For the bit.
yeah, no, we want to see this happen.
Think of the art.
Think
yes,
of the fan
I get
art.
advantage on. Additionally, you can evoke your connection to your patron and gain advantage on 1 charisma check. I can.
So that's
Alright.
one reroll.
Let's
Reroll
let's
that
go.
sucker.
You know what? Fuck.
Inspiration.
Slightly better, it's 12.
I'm using my inspiration. Fuck it.
There-
Go
roll.
for it.
12. 12. I'll take a 12.
You know what? You know what? What's funny is you tied with the thing I was rolling away, so I'll allow you to flavor your dance scene
Oh.
or continue to flavor.
I would imagine Calliope first gets swept off her feet, and like she has that like the anime blush and sparkles, you know. Like I just imagine Lucy like maybe unconsciously adds sparkles, even though they're enthralled. Side glance, flam.
Like trying to lean around and like, ooh, like trying to see the situation develop, like trying to keep his eyes on the conversation, but you can't miss this.
Can
And I
I
imagine. Go ahead.
I just want to point out that we rolled performance 6 times for Calliope, and the highest roll amongst all of them was a 6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
roll 20's a bitch.
It's
Yep.
a bitch tonight. It's like, nah, fam. But yeah, I imagine like she gets caught off for the first couple steps and then kind of sort of gets back into balance. But she is definitely caught off guard and swept from her feet, literally and metaphorically. I don't know if Midas wants to add anything, but there you go.
Midas being flashy, like he's not going for like a simple dance, like wide motions. But as he's like turning and twisting around, he looks at the rest of the party. First of all, Lucy, can I tell he is like stuck there?
Was that a question to me or to Lucy?
To you actually.
Lucy, for the moment, seems like they're fine. That could
Oh.
change. You don't know what's going on with this creature.
I
But at the
will not
moment,
question.
Lucy seems okay.
I will not question it for now. And the last thing I do with my turn will be actually look at Sarah and Union and like make a nod so they do the same. And might as well ask Calliope, where do we move as they are dancing? Like, where do we go?
You're in the lead.
She's got you there.
Zara's not a mind reader. You just went to dance with Calliope.
Oh yeah, no. Midas asked this to Calliope, like on the
I
whisper.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, where do we go? Say, I take the lead. It's like, fair enough. Let's try to regroup. And I still, you tell me how much I can move. I moved 25 to get here.
I would say if you're moving with Calliope, you've got about 5 more feet.
5. One more to the right.
Okay, take it back now, y'all.
What hop this time?
Right foot, left stomp.
Left foot, left stomp. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees.
Everybody clap your hands, and it's all just blobby noises.
Zara,
I-
your
Yeah.
turn.
Zara like crosses her arms and has like a nostalgic smile, seeing Calliope and Midas dance. Is there a bar at this wedding?
There is a bar. It is over here to the far left.
I'm gonna just kind of lean over to Union, just like bartenders usually have a good ear on them, so I'm gonna go fetch us some drinks. And yeah,
Dashing to the bar.
I only get like, is this like an actual like 6 seconds of a round or?
It's kind of loosey goosey in terms of
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
but for the most part, 6 seconds.
I just imagine full sprinting out
You are
the bar.
still, you do still need
Yeah,
to
that's what I said.
What?
Dashing through the to the bar.
yeah, dashing to the bar. Just that is dash speed. Okay, just want to make sure that we are still following traditional. So,
You know what? I'll just go 30 feet.
Okay.
I don't wanna arouse suspicions.
As you pass by this one that is
Yeah.
somehow playing piano, looks on over to you. Whoa, this is Z. Would you like to make a request?
Yeah.
Mambo number 5.
Sure, Mambo number 6, dear.
Let's see if I know that one. Here, let me make sure. You tell me if I've got the right one.
Oh God. Is he gonna do something or?
Oh, do you-
1, 2, 3, 4,
Do you
5.
not hear the music?
Oh, it's a little quiet. I have the music kind of quiet, but
I'll turn it up a little bit.
yeah.
It's also a little bit of...
This. I hate this. Wait a second. I hate this.
That's kind
I
of
hate
spooky.
this. No. See that? I see that title. I see that title.
How dare
Get
you
outta here.
dishonor this couple with spooky music? Stop it.
Son on request. What if it suits you? We can stick with it.
You know what? Try remixing it. Put your own personal spin on it.
Hey, dancing. We gotta get the in-laws.
I'll
Not there.
I don't know how much I like this one. Here, let me tell you. Let me get what you think about this one. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. All right. Kabushi. That's a nat 1.
That's
Oh,
Fuck you,
boy.
roll 20.
Oh no.
Okay. I'll come back
If
to
the-
you as you are.
Yeah, if these are what I think these are, then I know.
But as
I
you
know.
are currently tinkering with the music, let's go back to the original music. Union, you're up.
You have put me in such position for this awkward child.
Oh, gee. You think that the wallflower at the wedding is going to have a tough time? I wonder if that was the intention.
I am going to throttle you.
Oh.
Union, completely confused, doesn't understand any of this. Dwarven weddings are very different. They just look, they're just like, okay, prepare for fight. They just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they are just waiting for things to go sideways. If people talk to them, they talk to them.
Oh, you want to hang out in the back too, as you see one of them holding onto a cigarette.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Bride or the groom?
Yes.
Oh, you're one of their friends before they got together. Do you remember when Janet tried to step in? Oh, that was horrific.
You just gonna do something they do very often their regular day and say exactly nothing and just have the people talk to them.
So, like, there was that time that they met up at the watering hole, and they had to pay for the damages, and
Wisdom save.
Okie dokie on Bumashi. This'll be fun.
Another nat 1. Boy,
Actually, no.
boy.
I'm gonna
Roll
spend.
20.
I'm gonna spend my inspiration.
okay.
10.
That passes. As you kind of like, this thing is just yapping and yapping and yapping and yapping, and it's just rolling over you like water. It doesn't even seem to notice that you are not paying attention. All right. Top of the round. Lucy, you're talking with this guy.
Yep.
Would you like to continue talking or do something else?
Mm. For a little bit, but he's gonna try. If it gets too into detail, he's gonna try to steer him to dance.
All right, like to dance with you?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So, and she just goes,
then we had an issue with the workers striking, and thankfully we got that resolved. But of course, you know all about workers, what's that little shit that your brother is always keeping around, right?
Shit stain. I mean, I don't know. Roofie, I think.
Rufin. Can you imagine someone like that running around and your brother's protecting him?
He always did have a soft spot for the strays.
Say, is that Mamba number 6? I haven't danced the Mamba in the last decade. Do you know it?
You lead. I'll join.
You have proper manners, unlike those jerk who left earlier. You didn't even leave a gift, just left a signature.
I need a wisdom save.
$14?
You're fine. That being said, it offers its pseudopod, I guess, to you.
Love it.
He's taking his cock out.
There's one more thing that I need you to do, though.
Yeah.
I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Oh.
Ooh, so 20!
All right. You feel as though the longer that you're around this person, the more you find it hard to get away from them. But you're nimble. You're good at that shit, and you can make sure that you can get out if needed.
I will use my Misty Step if I have to, damn it.
But as you're talking with this guy, and you're currently dancing with this guy, let's see. Who's up next? Murray is going to do what you did, Union, and basically dive into a bush, which is actually the arrangement of bouquets. And he is going to do his best to stealth. Up next, Calio, you're dancing with Midas. It's adorable.
If we weren't surrounded by fleshy things, this might have been the best day of her life. But, so Midas mentioned, motioned to go, this way, right? Since,
I
they are
move the whip, but
okay.
yeah, that's where I started. But since we're at close distance, I don't know if you mind, CG, if we talk a bit.
Sure, go for it. It's
Yeah.
your turn.
She will
Actually-
actually.
I just noticed
What?
that the two of you are right back to back. Since you have linked up, I'll let you share this turn.
Oh, neato.
Aw! Let's go! So Calliope suddenly remembers she has something that she could do. She's been too distracted. And you will hear in your mind, Midas, do you mind if I take a lead for a second to, move us out?
Midas nods.
Alright, and Calliope will, cause I'm guessing it's half movement per person, per turn situation.
If you're working together, I'll just give you the full 30, because again, you guys are both sharing this turn, so you guys can move collectively 30 feet.
Okay,
Especially-
Neato.
so we want to move 30 into the bush?
Sure.
Calliope will be like, as we get closer to the edge, she'll, in your mind, be like, should we make it look like an accident if we fall in?
Midas gives a wide grin. I can make that happen.
Calliope nods and let's skadoosh over. Lead the way. So I'm guessing, just from right here, right? Which bush? Straight ahead? A little to the, you know what? Actually, we should just go straight ahead and avoid all these fleshy guys, huh?
Yep. Yep.
Not on top, not on
You-
top, not yet.
I see Lucifer having a wonderful conversation with this other one, and currently dancing with them as well.
Uh-oh.
Actually, wait, if I can. Actually, Calliope wouldn't know. Okay, so yeah, she just sees Lucy dance and is like, huh, okay. And just follows Midas's lead.
Midas, anything?
No snogging in the bushes!
Midas, anything on your end for your turn?
Yeah. For his part, Midas will, as we agreed, stick his legs so it seems like they are tripping and both falling into the bushes.
You watches this one from behind. It's like, oh, that's a classic aura of the Shelby moment. I should get a picture.
Shit.
And I assume we try to stealth,
Stealth if you
Yeah. Yeah.
since we have our action. I want to give you guidance. Hiya.
Aww.
That is an action,
Okay.
and with my reaction, I am burning one use of the coin. I still have one more in me,
Okay,
so we
You
both
have
have
an
advantage for this.
okay. Stealth.
22.
11 and then a d4 for 13.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, 13.
You both trip into the bush and you stealth inside. You are both now hidden. I'm gonna move you over here, Calliope, just so that it's a little easier to see. This one appears to go back to drinking by itself, the one that was pointing and laughing at you.
Mhm.
But as you are currently stealthed, do you have anything else on your turn?
I don't think there's much I can do. Except maybe I could reach Lucy with the entropic ward. Or not entropic ward, awaken mind. And she will send a message to Lucy in your mind, like, are you okay? And that will be the end of Calliope's part of the shared turn.
Alright, Lucy, when we get back to your turn, we can reply. Zara!
What's happening?
As your eyes kind of glaze over as this guy is just not giving you any space, I need you to roll me a d8.
Yep. Alright. Habushki. 8. Maximum.
I know how to play with this. Alright.
Oh boy.
So, as you're talking with this guy, your eyes kind of glaze over and you just kind of stumble forward, losing your sense of self. And unfortunately, you are a very large lady with a very, very big hand. And as you go to steady yourself, you accidentally go for the piano that he's playing on. I need you to make an attack roll.
Oh. Oh no. Well, guys, I'm sorry for what I'm about to do.
Oh no.
I'm sorry that you're in the middle of them.
Alright. I assume just a claw attack, not a green flame blade.
Yeah, just
Usual.
regular claw.
That's of course, a 19 to hit.
Damage.
Yep. 9
boy.
slashing to the piano.
You lucky motherfucker. I'll just let you know the piano has 1 HP left.
Oh!
So you go and you tumble over and you leave a huge gash on this grand piano. And the guy looks to you like you just insulted his parentage and slapped his son.
Oh no.
And then for a second, he's just like, my profession. You've ruined. And then he just kind of presses a key. Ding, 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 ding. Oh. It's safe, but you better watch yourself. No more drinks for you.
I am so sorry. Yes, I should definitely lay off the drinking. I've had obviously too much tonight. I am so sorry. That was
Strength save. Strength save, but keep going.
Shit.
Oh!
Of course. Fucking soft 20.
Did I say I need to take you home?
Despite the overwhelming urge to justify yourself, you do not feel locked into this conversation. You feel like you could slip away once his attention is away from you.
I will pick up some drinks for my friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You better lay off the sauce, Z.
Yep.
You're at the bar.
Hello, barkeep. Been awfully busy tonight?
You were half of my patronage. I saw that.
So,
What, you need another one?
yes, I'll just need some seltzer waters for my friends. Zara noticed that, like, she just lied about drinking a bunch to this guy. And then this guy immediately, like, believes it.
Mm-hmm.
As he's getting the seltzer water, Zara's just gonna be... And and then a dragon crashes through a wall and bursts into the party. She just says that out loud to herself.
There's now a large shadow looming overhead,
Oh my fucking god!
and it's a bird. It flies away.
Damn it! I thought there was something about what you say, like, becomes reality in this thing, but maybe not. I'll keep trying.
Please, dear God, no.
Well,
Yeah.
there's
Sorry,
weird reality stuff going on in here. I can feel it in my bones.
It's true. Union,
Mm-hmm.
what you doing?
Union is standing there, watching everyone, so tired, so confused. This person is talking at them. They're not listening. They're disassociating. At this point, they're like, They're going to use their invocation. They're going to spend the entire time preparing to summon, like, all of their elementals.
So you're going to stay next to this one.
Yep.
I need a strength save and a wisdom save.
This will be good. Which do you want first, specifically?
Strength first, then wisdom.
Gotcha.
Fine on strength.
19. Wow, okay. And wisdom.
Oh.
9.
Unfortunately. Oh no, you're preparing a spell, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay. Your eyes kind of glaze over a little bit.
I'm pretty sure that's my turn.
Lucy. Strength save before anything else.
Seven.
This guy has you locked in for this dance. For this turn, there is no way that you can move away. Your speed is 0.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Proceed as you will. Also, don't forget that Calliope had a little...
Wait, can he see them? I mean, he's got blindsight, but, like, I don't know how much the bushes cover.
Perception check. With advantage, of course.
22?
That actually matches his Midas, so you are able to see them both.
He just looks really smug.
I just look at you. It's like, get out of there.
Did you get in touch with Calliope? They did send you a mental message.
Oh, what'd they say? I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
Get me out of here. Get me out of... You know what the whole message is? Get me out of here, stop necking.
Just to make it more awkward.
I just imagine Maya just sees Calliope like looking over at Lucy's direction, and then just like face red again. A little steam cloud poof. She's just like stunned to say anything out loud. Because I have
He
to
laughs
wait
a
for my
little.
turn.
Yeah.
So that'll be Lucy. Did you have anything else on your turn?
If he can't get away, can he at least like lead them?
No, you are locked in your spot.
Aw, he can't even turn them to where like... Actually, you know what? It's better that he's looking at him. Never mind. No, that would be a turn.
All right. Murray's turn. Murray takes note of Union and your situation as you have not moved, and he is going to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to come up to you, Union, and say, "What are you doing?" Unfortunately, in your current state, Union, you are unable to reply. So he's going to attempt to grab your hand and pull you.
Oh no.
go ahead and make me an athletics check against his. Ah,
11.
well, that still beats him with his whopping 2 on the die as he attempts to pull you away. Fortunately, as he comes out to greet you, it's like he looks it over.
Lloyd, come to pick up your protege.
And you see him bristle.
The Lloyd?
That was what he signed his name as.
Love it.
Calliope, you're in Midas' turn. Or you're both together, but you're not like together anymore.
You're awfully red. Are you okay?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm fine. But I think Lucy's fine. Maybe we can make a distraction to, get Lucy out of that situation? I don't know, they haven't moved.
First of all, we need to regroup. I tried to tell Sarah and Union to dance together, and that seems to keep us away from these things. Can you try to communicate that to Murray and Union? Get them to dance. We can flank Lucy and get him out of there, and then go for Sarah.
I can't. They're too far from me.
Then let's move closer.
Okay.
Whoop.
So we're gonna try to move closer to Union and Murray?
Yep.
Okay.
If we have 30 feet, we would be... We have 30 feet combined, right?
Yeah, I mean, you both have 30 feet now. Like, you're combined, but you're just kind of in a group together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that gets me here.
And that gets me right next to you.
Close enough?
And I can barely. Okay, I can reach Union with my awakened mind. Calliope is going to tell Union, you gotta get out of there. Go dance with Murray. Just don't get near them.
I have to read how this factors into things. So, similar to the Babbling Brook, you can hear what Calliope is saying to you, Union, but it's like lost amongst all these words of the creature before you talking at you. So, when we get around to your turn, we'll see how that affects things.
Okay.
And then, because that's just that's not really a spell or anything. It's just my other Warly patron thing. So I could cast Prestidigitation to make something sparkly to maybe help help Lucy get out of a situation, and if that helps.
I'm gonna be real, it probably wouldn't.
Okay.
Hmm.
I guess for my main action then, could I maybe make an Arcana check to see if I know of these creatures?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Alright. 23.
Oh! Very nice.
Your experience with the Kutoa from before, you actually ran into one of these creatures, something that they had birthed. While not normally, restricted specifically to them, it seemed to be something that they came up with when they needed a placeholder for, a person or a creature or something. They didn't, imagine, if you will, a mall, and they had an idea of coming up with a mall, to meet and shop at. They would fill it with these creatures. You just dubbed them Gibbering Mouthers.
Calliope has a moment of realization, and if you will allow me to send a message to Murray.
Can you click on your awakened mind, please?
Yeah. Da, 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 da. Wake mind.
Okay. Because you aren't doing exclusively because you aren't doing much. You just made an Arcana check and you talked to Union.
Yeah.
I will allow this.
Okay. I figured I'd ask just because, like, I just want to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
She will send a message to Murray being like, Murray, I think these are gibbering mouths. They're the placeholders of the Koatoa. We gotta get out of here. And
He will respond on his turn.
that's the end of my turn.
Zara.
Mm-hmm.
Midas.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Midas looks at Kali. You think they got it?
I hope so, but I just realized something awful. We definitely gotta get out of here, and we probably shouldn't be near any of those guys.
Alrighty then. We just appeared in the center, right?
Yeah, you were teleported to the center.
Like the place up north. Does that look like an exit? Because I see the place is surrounded by bushes on the top right, except for the top right corner, and the top and the bottom left corner.
The bottom left corner is the marbled gate that you came in. The top right is another gate that you could potentially get out of.
Yeah. Midas looks at Calliope. Murray was was on the right track when he was going up northwest. We should try to move that direction. Let's do the following. Let's resume the dance out of the bushes and get close to Lucy. If he's under any kind of spell, I can try to dispel magic that. From there, the problem is getting Sarah.
Calliope nods.
I could still get her, but we would need to move all the way there.
You think dancing would work?
It's getting us out of trouble so far. It's preventing them from interacting with us. We blend into the scene better.
She'll nod. Operation Dance the Spell Away commence.
Yep.
Is that your turn then?
I assume if we have any movement left, we dance out of the bushes.
You use your movement to get close to Union.
Then that is perfectly fine.
Now it is Zara's turn.
All right. I think I asked the bartender if they heard anything interesting going on.
Well, there was this gentleman here who showed up unexpectedly. No one seemed to know who he was. When Chelsea and Kate spotted him, he vanished. Just got out of here as fast as he can. I think he left a gift, though.
Oh, where would that gift be?
It's with the other gifts up north.
And he kind of gestures to this way.
Thank you so much. I'll be sure to take these seltzer waters to my friends, as I assume he has a tray of seltzer waters and...
Oh, he's got it's a cash bar. Do you have a gold?
Oh my...
No,
it's not an open bar?
I'm not gonna do that to you.
Yeah, okay, thank you. I'm gonna try to...
I bring you a gift and you make me pay at your wedding? Come on.
Dude, open bars are only for rich girls, okay? That's daddy's paying for everyone's drunk.
I'm trying my best to keep a distance from these guys
As
I move my way back. And I'm gonna tell my party members about the parcel and the gift room, I guess. Once I get to them.
Fair enough. Do you have any actions? That was basically just your movement.
Yeah. You know what? I'll dash I guess I can dash over. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. As I'm making my way downtown to my companions.
Walking fast.
Yep, faces past.
And you're homebound.
And I need you.
And I miss you.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
How I wonder. Yep. That's it.
Union, I
If
need
it's
you to roll
fought-
me a D8.
We'll make it up.
Okay. 2. Two.
Your mind is a blank. I need you to make me a strength save and a wisdom saving throw, and that is going to be your turn.
Do. Get back machine.
Okay. All right. So as everything just kind of passes away from you, you do hear the telepathic message that Calliope gave you. But that is going to be your turn as you spend it doing nothing.
Can you remind me what Calliope said?
Calliope?
Oh god, I think it was in the lines of like, you need to get out of there. I think.
I will say the only thing that anyone sees is Union like moves their hammer a little bit choked up in their hand. And that's about it.
Well. Back up at the top, Lucy.
Yeah.
You're dancing with this guy.
I would really like to stop dancing. Can I?
Well, first, I'd like you to make a strength save. Let's see if you can stop dancing then.
Oh, it's almost a nat 20.
Uh,
17.
You find a moment in a break in the music where you feel like you could slip away.
Nice. Get a mambo over to the bushes.
This guy is still aware of you, so you need to make up a reason to get out.
Hey,
Oh, no.
whew. I have been working way too hard. I need a breather. I'm gonna go stand over there for a bit. You wanna
That's
get
a good.
a glass of water for me?
Sure. Yeah, if you head on out and you see that fat toad from before, tell him that he's missing one hell of a party.
Will do.
Now you may move. I will also say, Zara, you do see that Lucy just departed and made a beeline for the bushes and dove in.
Yep, I'm making my way.
Okay.
Downtown.
Anything else on your turn, Lucy?
That's it.
It is Murray's turn. Murray. First, he's got to make a strength save. That's a 17 on the die. He's good. Now he sees Union, and he is going to attempt to pull you away. Athletics check.
To be fair, Union is aware currently, right?
Yes, but this is for something else.
Okay. I just had to check. Do.
Good.
14?
The two of you working in tandem, this guy that you're hanging out with keeps talking to you, but due to your respective skills, Murray kind of like picking up on Calliope's lead just goes like, hey, do you mind if I grab my protege? I need to do him a two-step show him a two-step real quick. He's like,
By all means.
and he he, if you will allow him, will attempt to drag you over to the bushes.
Yeah.
Alright. So, if it's alright with you guys, we're gonna go ahead and skip Kalios and Midas's turn as far as the only one who is still kind of in the party. Well, party, you know how it is. Zara.
Okay. I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just, and then I assume I can just dash into the bushes.
Correct.
Yay!
Alright.
I dive in and I just see Calliope and Midas, and I'm just like, this place is weird.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I was trying to tell you to dance with the Union, like we did, to get away without suspicion. Why did you go to the bar?
Zara
we're all
just shrugs.
Anyway, we're all together.
You'll
Would have
just
been cute. You would have made a nice couple.
I
No,
got
no.
some good. I got some good information.
Meanwhile, you're just like,
We were trying to secure an exit.
I was going with Midas's lead. But we
You
should
did
probably-
fantastic.
I mean, I digress. We really need to get out of here. Those things are placeholders from the Kuto. They're called, like, dithering mouths or something like that. It's bad news. So, let's try not to get near them again, please.
Well, hold up. You said something about information. Kind of looking over to Zara. Murray talks to Zara.
Yeah, apparently there's some sort of gift that this shadowy figure came to the party, and he left some gift in that building over there.
Guys, alright, so if we can get the gift and get out, I think that's probably our best option.
We can facilitate
I
that.
don't even
We just need a minute.
know what it is, but yeah.
Is it going to anger these guys?
It shouldn't. Just distract. We just need a minute. And then you need to be fast.
Alright,
You say that, but you forget that I can teleport me and more people inside if we need to. It's a blind jump, but I get more or less where I'm going.
No,
Did you use that to get out of here?
no. These things latch on to anything near them. So I'll make things near them.
Decent plan.
If you
In a
Why not
good-
both?
I can see about, if you'd like, I can run in and get the gift. I'm pretty fast, and you guys are... No offense.
You're perfectly fine saying that. If you are certain about your plan, I have no objections. Save me some spells.
you'll see Union nod, just be like, they have not done anything in the last, like, 2 days. They feel like they are in their element right now.
For a mountain!
Yeah, and they lost.
That's my point. You did a lot.
So, go ahead and cast the spell, or it sounds like you had an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Union is going to spend a minute, and so just be prepared to move some tokens, because we talked about this, and so I'm using it in a different way that you taught me to. So I use Call of the Koblanai to use Cast Minor Elemental. So I've got 8
Alright.
elementals that I can use to distract all of these guys.
Alright. I'm gonna let you know, just a heads up. Probably don't drop them on the dancing couple, but other than that, go for it.
Yeah, I wasn't. I know it's up at the top corner here, so basically, gonna see if I still no longer have the ability to ping. So
And then after this, do we want to like roll
Yeah.
initiative and then call it here?
And don't worry about that. We'll get
Oh,
to it.
okay, all right.
Yeah.
Basically, like the straight line from Union's token, any of those get at least one elemental. If there's any others, he'll put them on the around the bar to the piano area. Basically,
Alright.
there's a being for these things to interact with that cannot speak to them unless they speak primordial, so they will talk at them. And again, I forgot, because of how this works, a bunch of spectral dwarves appear next to these gibbering mouthers.
Alright. As I'm just gonna send these guys out.
Mhm.
And this guy has this poor motherfucker here has to deal with 4 of them at once. Alright. As your spell goes up and they immediately, like, almost all of them, all of them turn as these guys show up, and it's like the party just gets raucous. And they all start to dance and drink, and at this juncture, for brevity's sake, because you have successfully distracted them all, Murray goes in, grabs something, comes back out.
Oh.
He brings out a box. He just said, he's like, this is it. And he takes the box and he opens it up. Inside you see gray water.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh no.
But as you see the gray water, found something else. Murray kind of unfurls the wrapping paper, and there's a tag on the box. It reads the following.
From Lethian.
Lethelin?
Lethelin?
Lethelin.
Lethelin.
From Lethelin. And with a name. I think that's an excellent time for us to call the session.
Yes.
Alrighty. Thank you for being strong,
Yeah.
punk.
Yes, please, Punk. Tell people where they can
You're
find you so you can
welcome.
get your rest.
Go say
Twitch, Instagram, Blue Sky, mostly Blue Sky. Look, it's
It's
just
so
a
much
little bit
better.
more work. You got to put a little bit more work into curating your side of the internet, but it works. All right, there's less bots. I can actually find shit I'm interested in on it.
It's a hell of a lot better than Twitter.
Yeah, it sure is. But yeah, Blue Sky, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. A con. Sorry, my mind's melted from also trying to prep for a con this weekend, and I had the weekend from hell at work, so I'm trying. Oh, I'm trucking. I'm trying. Good night,
proud.
guys.
I'm proud of you. Have
Night.
a good night.
Thank you.
Have a
Yeah.
good
Good night.
Thank you for playing.
Night. And then whoever needs to go next, please go next.
I'm good for a bit.
Yeah. Not rushing, but if anyone has to go, I can do it. So, hi there, I'm Cedric. You can find me pretty much everywhere at Cedric King, everywhere being places like Blue Sky, Twitter, Tumblr, not Instagram because I'm still suspended there for whatever reason. Right now, things are quiet on my social media end, and by that I mean commissions are still on hold. Hopefully, that will change by next session. But other than that, I am here not this Sunday, but next Sunday, playing as Humphrey in our Domains of Dread game. When we have finally reached civilization, we are no longer wandering through the woods and fighting werewolves, even though werewolves are still on the menu. Yeah, that is pretty much all me. So, out of our lovely people, we have to throw it to our lovely GM.
Me? Okay. Hello, I am the CG. You can find me nowhere because I don't much care for social media. But you can find me on various Good Beans D&D channels such as twitch.tv/fightingtart for our War of the Shattered Sun game every single Sunday. We are going to be off this next week because the doggo is taking a vacation. But when we return, we're going to be doing nonsense with planning for our final assault at the end of the game. Yay! You can also find me on that channel for the other Tuesday, so next week, for Rascals and Ravnica, our Ravnica game, wherein we are, we're in Spore Hell. That's basically where we are. you can also find me on Saved by the Spell, which I'm sure our wonderful friend Vaughn will tell you all about in a little bit. Miss Freedoms.
Hi. Yes, when I'm not crashing from brain implosion energy drinks, you
10,000 grams of pure caffeine.
10,000 grams of pure caffeine. You can find me over at Twitter at Miss Tweetums, where I repost memes and occasionally, once in a blue moon, post art. I may have been inspired by tonight's episode to do something, so. My commissions are open. If you want an art, I can make that a reel for a low cost of money. But yeah, I think my brain is going to implode now, so I'm gonna hand it over to Therapod.
If only there was
That's
an
me.
for that.
That's me. Hello. Hi. It's your boy. Fuck shit. Everybody's brain is melting.
Did you have a sip of the brain implosion drink too?
Some of my jaw still feels numb from earlier. They gave me so much fucking Novocaine this morning. But hi, hello. You can find me over at Twitter, Blue Sky, Twitch, anywhere Therapod art or Lizard Fun Bags for the naughty stuff. Over on YouTube, I got Oversoul Spirit Spark coming out next month. It's a cool little pilot animation thingy-mabob with my friend's voice acting in it. It's got a bunch of my characters. Should be fun. Should be cool. You should see it. It comes out on the 24th, which I think we actually have a session that day, so I got to make sure I do it before all this, which is totally fine. But,
Well,
Heck yeah.
You can either do
Yeah.
it before this, or we could rate into it, so that way everyone sees it.
maybe, yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, that's what I got going on. Commissions are open. You know, money can be exchanged for goods and services. I will draw almost anything for the right amount of cash.
All right, and that just leaves me.
Tweets? Or has Tweets gone? Or
Yes.
I passed the energy drink to you. Did the
Right.
pure caffeine
You're
already
fine,
get
you're
to you
fine.
too?
It's, yeah.
Vaughn, bring us home.
Oh, yeah, I'm so used to this. Okay, so, hi, you've already found me here at twitch.tv/BurnoutVaughn. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Blue Sky, Burnout Vaughn, and over on Patreon at Burnout's Bar. This week, the only other thing we have is me and Zako going through Fate Extra CCC. It's going to be a train wreck. It's going to be awkward. We're fighting Hindu Hercules. It's going to be fun. Fun, sure, yes. With that out of the way, we're going to rate our good friend, Hey Mr. Rabbit.
I like that guy.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Love him.
We
But
love
yeah, and I think I actually have the perfect raid message. 10,000 grams of pure caffeine.
Yes.
10,000 grams of pure caffeine.
But with that, we will see you all again in 2 weeks' time. We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There's 1,000 grams.